welcome to the show, guys. My name's Chris.
Chase.
And we got in-house our special guest, Makena, Cruz.
I tried to be here on early today instead of showing up late like how I did the last time. I wanted to be on time, so...
Well, you're on time, buddy.
Good. More time to get you get off the
We
rails.
were running a little late today, so glad to have you, be here. Perfect timing for us, honestly, today. But, guys, Makena Cruz in studio. Again, we're the Smash Bros. My name's Chris. This is Chase. We doesn't work quite with, like, Brandon in the frame, but that's okay. That's meant to, like, line up under us. And I realize I got to reverse it now.
The old switcheroo.
But yeah, guys, this is Smash Bros. Podcast. We do this every Thursday, either at 11 or usually around like what?
Yeah, the DeRAILED
5-ish?
episodes are 5 in the PM. The regular nerdy birdies, we're doing that early AM.
So if we're doing like having a guest on, we'd like to have them on late because we'd like to have them get a little loosey goosey. Chase likes to say.
Yeah, I got shit to do in the morning too, so it's not like it's the easiest thing for me if you guys did 11. So
That's tomorrow. You know.
Yeah.
Who about it then?
What do you got going on tomorrow, Brandon?
Well, hopefully I can show up for work.
Works for suckers, dude. Yeah, do that.
Do you guys want to lead off with a shot today?
I think it's sacrilegious not to.
Okay, I made the mistake of taking a nap like right before the show, and then woke up a little late, and I got here, and I'm like, oh shit, I had all this stuff like fucking like I was working on stuff since like 8 o'clock this morning, and fucking
I support that.
You know, getting your cool freaking banner all implemented in there, working on the intro, so you know we can get everything rolling today. But guys, Makena Cruz is a wrestler in the US Wrestling Federation?
Promotion.
Yeah. He had a live event this last Thursday, which we all attended. Amazing event, lots
Super
of fun.
rad.
Bring your kids. It's at Hawaiian Brian's like once every 3 months. Did they release the date for the new one? I think they
said
did,
March
right?
something.
March 28th, I believe.
March 28th. You can get tickets online on their website, or I believe you guys do it through Eventbrite.
Eventbrite, yeah.
Yeah. But, dude, I got to say that last one
Crowd was hot.
Probably my favorite one so far.
Yeah.
It was, like, super action-packed. The women's matches were great. The tag team men's matches were great. I mean, all the matches were great, but...
I didn't know you could put that many people in that ring. Like, I was like, oh man, because it was an 8-man match.
Yeah,
right?
four teams, 8 guys.
I was like, whew.
That was cool. And then of course you're like waiting for the chaos to just like go break out like, in the ring, in the middle of the ring.
It was fun to watch. We were watching it backstage, and it was definitely like a fun match to watch.
Now that you and your partner broke, do you get jealous of like, man, we could win, Chuck? I won't be in that mix.
No.
Yeah.
I do not want to be in the ring with all those guys. Like, that's just way too crazy.
Yeah.
More chances to get beat up. So, I mean, like, it's hard enough being in there with one team, let alone 3 other teams. So,
Yeah, I think
hard pass.
It's probably hard for everyone to get their shine too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Adam, what's up, buddy?
Everybody did get their shine.
They did.
Everybody got all kinds of good stuff going on. So,
Well, hopefully we have some of your buddies joining us here in the chat, and also we've been talking about DSJ.
Yeah, and I
Do the shot.
accidentally
Cheers, guys.
I tricked you guys into tuning in to see him.
if he doesn't show up, I'll give him a call.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I already talked to him today.
Oh, okay.
So we're good. But we're gonna have him in studio in a future visit.
Of course.
But tonight he may video call in. We'll see if he pops up in the chat, and if he has a time, we can link him in through. He has Discord, and I gave him the invite and everything. So.
Right on.
When he does
So.
get on here, you know what we should do? We should do like a mask, like a luchador mask ranking. Or like,
Ooh.
is this a good one? Is this a good one?
That'd be a fun
That'd be
like
fucking
tournament to have. Like who
Yeah.
had the best like luchador mask?
And it's kind of funny for his sake. So like his mask like is fully covered.
Yeah.
And then he has like that mesh that goes over the eyes. In in one of his matches, it got ripped out. So for a long time, he was just rocking just one eye.
The eye patch.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool look.
That's sick. Oh, that's twisted. I'd be scared of someone like just
Then he's got to put like a crazy contact in there, like a fucking zombie
like
contact.
the white, white.
Yeah.
Oh, the cane
The cane,
look.
yeah, the cane
yeah. I dig that.
That'd be pretty dope.
Nah, you know, it would remind me of like. Do you guys remember Daria?
Yeah.
Remember the fucking teacher? He's like, "Fuck it up," and like, wow, we get all nuts.
Oh yeah. That's a condition, right? When like your eyes bulge out of your head.
Yes, yeah.
Dude,
that's
there's people
called.
that could do it like on command, like a fucking weird X-Men power.
Yeah.
Can't fuck with that.
For some reason, I remember that one black chick who could do it like in the 90s.
Yeah.
She could like do it on
It was
command.
like
She
one of
was,
the first YouTube videos I ever saw.
Yeah, she was like super popular for it. But yeah, I guess it's like a thing where like some people can't control it. Like it happens accidentally. Like your eyeball can just literally pop out of its socket.
Or even like lazy eye. Like sometimes like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
people can't control that either, and it just like starts
Drift.
drifting. Yeah.
Tokyo.
All right, guys, we got a fun-filled show. I got video. We'll get into that, but I was wondering, do you want to like go over some of our like some of the stuff that happened this week, like with us, and kind of give us your thoughts on it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. That's cool.
Okay.
Are you caught up on like Loki or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, of course I watch it when it comes out,
Okay.
and then but like I vaguely remember the last episode, so I went back and watched it last night because I figured you guys wanted
Yeah.
to talk
Yeah.
about it. So
You want to get into the Loki breakdown?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the Loki. Oh shit, I don't have that button. Let's get into the Loki breakdown. Okay, final episode of the season episode 6, and man, what'd you guys think?
I thought it was super cool, like the Groundhog Day type thing, where he's like,
Oh, you can't have him
he's
go
kind of
back.
like, yeah. I
Yeah.
know what you're gonna say. Let's go. And he like taught himself fucking physics and all this other shit. That part was cool.
Centuries later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in order for him to master how to do it, he asked how
He had
long
to
it was
learn it
going to
himself,
take.
yeah.
And it took him that long to do it. Thank God they didn't show like all of
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean?
Like
They
him,
just-
textbooks and shit.
yeah.
Did you have a feeling that that's how the episode was going to go?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
No?
Yeah, that was
Absolutely
I
not.
had a hint that that's how it was going to happen.
No, absolutely not.
I
Not-
knew it was going to be like a Groundhog Day
Not like that.
to me. Yeah.
Not like that.
Well, maybe not like
Yeah.
that exactly, but I had a feeling it was going to be like Groundhog Day because at the end of the 5th episode, he goes, I learned how to control, like the time skipping, basically. He goes, I learned how to control it.
I didn't think it was going to take him that long to like master it and
I
figure
knew
it out
he
like
was
that.
gonna do the cycles where he was gonna be like, okay, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. With Victor Timely going out to put the thing on the put the time thing on the thing to shoot it out, right? Like, and he kept spaghettifying every time.
Yeah.
He kept failing like most of the time. So
It was cool when they showed him like actually succeed, and then it was like, oh no, that shit still didn't work. Like, fuck.
yeah,
Like, you felt all the ups and downs. That was like a super effective way of like, you're like, fuck, dude. If
well,
you
then
gotta
he
keep
keeps
doing
going
it over
further
over.
and further and further back in the time, like the story, the timeline, right? Where
Yeah,
he's
because
just like,
stopped.
he goes back to the
never
part where they're
worked.
planning it, and then he goes back to the part where like he like meets Sylvie again, right? Like, so he like tries to find all these different routes, and he finds out like, hey, like this obviously, and then he eventually meets with Kang in his sanctuary
again.
That-
and Kang kind of finally like drops his character, right? Because like Loki goes, "What makes you think I haven't been here before?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, then let's talk." You know?
Well, no, remember he goes like, go back a millennia, and then he says like, go back until you like are on my level. Sort of
Yeah,
thing. It was
yeah,
something
yeah.
to that
Yeah.
extent. And then
That's
yeah,
basically what he said. Yeah.
that like cool. I kept thinking it was like a kicker. Like testing for the wind when he like put his
when he
finger
did
up and,
that,
like it was like
and he would
time
pause
lock
time
sort of thing.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
But so he kept going back and back and back,
Yeah.
and obviously none of that was working, right?
It's
he
funny
was, he was
hearing him get
redoing
killed
it
off the.
with different methods, but still getting the same end result. And then there was a point where you thought he might have to kill Sylvie, right?
Yeah.
So-
Well, she says it too. She goes,
Yeah.
like, "You gotta kill me now."
Yeah.
And then,
And,
and
but
then
he-
she was like, "I'm not gonna make you feel good about it." And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's
just
pretty dumb.
he's like basically just do it.
Typical.
Yeah.
So typical.
But he doesn't end up killing her, right? Because
Right.
he just can't bring himself to do it because the whole point of him doing this is to like save his friends, basically.
Which is such a fucking pussy ass fucking bullshit, dude. So this whole show, I was like, okay, like his character arc, I get it. He's like, you know, his friends, and like I got it. But this was the worst, dude. This
Yeah.
is like, I would have rather been confused with all the fucking time continuum bullshit than to see him go full fucking simp for a bunch of randos. Though I did like the way that it looked like when he set up, what's it called, Yggdrasil, the tree.
Oh
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
that looked cool. But I was like, okay, so what now? In the next season, they got to go save him from inside the tree, or
Because it's kind of like you're waiting for Loki to be Loki.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he just wasn't Loki. And I was like, how?
I mean, we go back to that quote that Sylvie said in the first season, right, where they're on that planet about to basically die, and she goes, "Do you like?
Well,
Can you get over
Loki's
the
always
fact that
lose,
a Loki is always a Loki?"
Yeah.
And, you know, she's like, "What do you
meant
mean?"
to
And he's
lose,
like,
right?
"Yeah, we're
Like,
always
that's
meant.
his-
Loki's always meant to lose."
Yeah.
I think that's why I fucking hate this for Loki, because Lokis are kind of like Raiders. We fucking lose. So when we catch some wins, it's like, well, that's pretty cool. But you know it's gonna fucking happen.
I'd say
again.
that's a good comparison.
Yeah, fuck. And so when he went full simp, I was like, man, no.
That is
Bullshit.
not the Loki I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
That's not the Raider way.
That's not the Raider way.
Dude, that'd be sick if somebody. Oh, dude, if Packers fans ditch the fucking cheese and they do fucking the green and gold Loki, that'd be sick.
I support that.
Yeah.
Well, when he meets with Kang, right? Kang's basically like, "This is how it
Taunting him.
ends."
Yeah, Kang was fucking with him.
Like basically when it came down to it after the discussion, he's like, "No matter what you do, this is how it ends every single time."
Yeah.
So he realizes, I can't do this by changing anything or anyone else. I can only change this by doing it myself.
I laughed so fucking hard when like you could hear him die off screen. Like he died so many times in that
yeah,
like,
yeah.
segment, and you could hear him like he lets out like a Pillsbury like "Hoo-hoo."
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the whoo, and then
yeah.
he says, "See you soon."
Yeah.
He says that probably like 6 or 7 times, right?
And I
Like,
was just
"See
like-
you soon."
And the look on Loki's
See you
face when he's
soon.
like, he thinks he has like Sylvie covered or whatever, like, and then it's like he's like she like throws the knife and he's like, "Fuck!" Like now I gotta go back and do this all over
yeah,
again.
yeah. And they try to do a good job of condensing that, because it can be a thing where you're like, I'm not gonna watch like a full length scene of this happening over and over
Yeah.
and over again, obviously. Otherwise, the episode would be like 2 hours fucking long.
Yeah.
So they cut it down, and but yeah, so Loki finds out he's the one who's just got to go out there and just basically grab the timelines by the balls.
Yeah.
And,
Literally, just tie them all together.
and just be the guy. He sits on his throne, grows the giant horn, sits on his throne, and basically he's
His
the one
horns
who
are
can.
fucking huge, like Hellboy huge, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that timeline version of Loki, right, is like just destined to be stuck in
Well,
eternity,
they
right?
call
to
him
control the timelines.
the master of stories.
Right.
It's dumb because they didn't really talk about it in the show. You had to do like auxiliary research to figure out like what the fuck is going on.
Was that always his like? Was there any comic? Do you know of any comic associated
it was a
with
recent
this?
comic that
It was?
that it called him that. It was like somewhere past 2017. I forgot what it was, but yeah, they called him that like cavalier because he's like, oh, if you're not the the master of mischief, then what are you?
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, I'm the master of stories. And I was like,
Well, because like I was just having a conversation with my neighbor about this, because like we chat about Marvel and stuff like that, like all the movies and whatnot, and he was like, "So is Loki in charge of the timeline?" And it's like, I don't think he's in charge of the timeline. He has it, but like, does he want to be in charge of the timeline? And that's the thing.
Yeah, and I think he does. I think at this point he knows to save his friends, because that was like kind of the main thing, was like to save all his friends, right? And to make sure more people don't die, he kind of has to be the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's going to be a season 3.
I don't think there's going to be season 3 either.
Based on like where Marvel, like the kind of public filings or whatever, they're saying they're moving off Kang and like going to Doom, and they just released that Pedro Pascal is going to be
fantastic.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think that they're just going to pivot, and they go like, that's timeline's fixed. Loki fixed it, and we'll figure out how to get him back in if we want to.
But there's so much like multiverse stuff happening.
That's why I think they're just trying to shut it down. I think this was like a ending that they were just like, wrap it up. Like I don't think this was the original ending. I think they were like, hey, we just got a call from the higher ups. You got 2 episodes to fucking wrap it up, dude.
I mean, it's only 6 episodes too. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like generally they'll run a little bit longer if the
8,
show's
right?
like, and I feel like I know like I loved the first season of Loki. I thought it was probably one of the best Marvel TV series to come out. But the second season did kind of drag, and I think it fell off with a lot of people. Like, not drag. It didn't drag. It didn't drag. Yeah, it just got too complex. I think there were like too many moving parts in the story, and people just were like turned off by that.
Yeah. And I think that's like the problem with the movies is that like it's the second season of Loki is almost like a reflection of like what the movies are doing right now, is that there's so much going on, everything's so convoluted,
there's so many universes,
that like they don't know how, because even Doctor Strange, you go back and you watch Doctor Strange and there's like so much shit going on that like it's
even Ant-Man and Quantumania too,
it's
was
almost
like,
hard to
like
keep
that.
up,
and each one kind of explained the different timelines differently too,
right?
So like even at the end of this one, where remember he's going back an infinite amount of times to fix it. If I recall, in the first season, they said time's not like that. Like once it happens in the timeline, it already happened. It's like a different timeline.
No, yeah. See, so like
so
every
if
single
all the timelines were fucking getting destroyed, how is he going back into all these time? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. So that's what kind of messed me up was like, so every time he goes back, he makes a new branch.
Yeah.
And it's like he went back like Lord knows how many times.
Exactly.
Yeah, billion times.
No, but I think he
could
time skip into himself at that point in the branch. So remember, you would see him.
Okay.
You
so
would
the
see him
branch was
like
just getting destroyed.
remember you would see him like having the conversation. And all of a sudden, you see like, and then he would like pop into that.
So same
that
branch.
Loki.
Oh, okay.
But
he would pop into that Loki, but a different time.
Okay. I can get with that.
Why did that just turn off? This has been a studio thing, dude. I don't know. We've had lights turning on and off for the last week, bro.
No, I watched the last episode, or I was watching the one with Rachel, and then the light kind of just magically turned on and off. And
is that plugged in? It might not be plugged in.
How would it be on before if it wasn't plugged in?
It's battery powered. Can anybody check that or no? My face
I don't see a why.
was well lit.
I think you're correct.
All right,
because I don't see a wire dangling.
Yeah. Do you want to check it out, Brandon? You wanna do some investigative stuff over here, or we can finish Loki first. Actually, let's finish Loki first.
All right.
But I think we're almost at the end anyway, right? Like, so yeah. Final thought. I mean, like so Loki takes over the timeline. He sits on the throne. He's basically the keeper of the timelines now, right? And you see in the end, toward the end of the show, they show the after, right? So, you see it more of like a tree, like on the TV screen, like it flows like up and out, like, and he obviously is probably in the center of all that.
Yeah,
like,
and this little mini golden throne that he had going on, and
which makes sense too, because it feels like it ties into, in Thor, like the original Thors and stuff, they were talking about how the branches are like it stands straight, but then it branches to the other realm, so it looks like a visual representation of that as well, so like kind of ties them together.
So like the one thing with Loki, the character, is that in all the movies, his one vice was always, I deserve a throne.
Right.
And he finally got his, and then
That's true.
yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. He wanted to be like a king, or
Yeah.
something, or the god, or the king of something,
Or
right? Like,
bitch.
like I mean, he is a god. As
I
he
don't think
likes
he
to
went
state.
out like. I mean, like.
He's a fucking
Did you not like the way he went out?
no. No, I didn't. Dude, this is the same guy that fucking faked his own death just to fucking trick Thor. Like, that was fucking rad, dude. Like, he did some crazy shit.
Yeah, he was always the god of mischief, and he was always the guy who would like lead you down a certain road and be like, "Aha, I'm gonna fuck you over now."
And
You
so
know?
now he's like, he made all these like sweet presents to his friends, and I was like,
It does seem kind of out of character with
Yeah.
his
I get the
his
whole
persona.
like 180, but he went full like my friends.
What's up, DSJ? It's all good, bro. We jumped the gun on that. That's our bad. We weren't expecting like I know I told these guys that I'd be talking to you about possibly coming on the show.
Well, I was there, dude.
but we never hashed anything out, so that's on us. But don't feel bad.
Hey,
make it-
DSJ, go fuck yourself.
Oh shit!
Ooh, cut your promo. Let's get
Shit.
hit the lights.
Are we starting
Hit the
a
other
new
light.
beef right here live or what?
No.
Fresh beef.
Because DSJ has a tag team partner that has his back. I don't anymore. So I ain't trying to mess with that.
Oh, poor
you
Makena, dude. Hey, I gotta say, your boy stepped up his costume game.
Yeah.
His outfit looked good.
Yeah. I was like, thank God. Because, like,
Last time he looked like a farmer. Or some
yeah.
shit.
Speaking of costume, are you guys really getting that strap, man?
Yeah.
That's fucking rad, dude.
10 feet long.
Where do you?
I have no idea.
I would hate to see that person's Google search history.
That is
10-foot strap.
that is above my pay grade on like how these things get made.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's fucking cool.
I'm gonna be
It's
tied
the
to
first
one
one
end.
in the Federation, right?
Yeah,
The
I
first-
think this might even be the first one in Hawaii
Ooh.
ever. So, yep. 10 feet long. I'll be tied to one end. We're going to tie his ass to the other.
Yeah, fuck that guy. He fucking fucked with everyone's shit. It was one
the-
thing when he just fucked in
The
your
candlestick
guys'
guy.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, Corey Oliver.
Yeah, Corey
He's
Oliver.
Yeah.
a very, very good heel. Dude.
He's just sticking his nose in like all kinds of people's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
And it's like,
It's out of
like,
control. Dude.
I'm tired of him too. I'm tired of
He's
dealing with
beating up
him.
refs. He's like interrupting the matches.
Fucking Chris Wilde.
He freaking rang
your
the bell
match.
like on you guys, like in
Yeah.
the middle of your match. Like you didn't know what was going on, right?
No, like I thought, the bell rang.
Yeah, we all saw it do it, but obviously you were in the ring and you weren't even seeing it.
I was in a
so-
position where like I won.
Yeah.
So like when the bell rang, and the ref is telling me all this shit.
You thought he tapped out.
Of course, or passed out or something.
Yeah.
But I was in a position to win,
Yeah.
and that because I'll tell you this: if Corey Oliver didn't ring that bell, Kiko still would have tapped out, regardless.
Yeah, true.
He wasn't going anywhere.
True. He was.
I had
he was-
him.
Yeah, you had it. You had that
Nowhere.
lock set, bro. He was stuck. He was.
Yeah,
not
he wasn't
anywhere.
going anywhere.
Yeah. I agree.
And then 2 minutes later, I'm getting whipped by a belt, and like you know,
Yeah.
sick of it. Sick of it.
Sucks he's got to cheat to win, dude. You know that's how it goes, I guess. Though.
I mean, not mad about it. I mean, like,
Well, you got to win, technically, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
they announced me as the winner. My coach, same thing like you guys. It's like, did you win? And I'm like, they announced me as the winner. I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
But nonetheless,
I told him, man, like it's hard to win by disqualification. You know, it just takes away the
it's like a tie.
yeah, it's like a
Yeah,
tie. It's like
you
a tie.
know?
Look at you talking from Dynasty fan point. Just win, baby.
Just win, maybe.
A win is a win
DSJ
is a
said,
win.
he said, "K? I thought we were friends." Because he told him go fuck himself. But,
You're supposed to be on the show, man.
Yeah.
oh, but he says, "Yeah, fuck Kiko." Oh, and KO.
Who's KO?
Oh,
Corey
Corey
Oliver.
Oliver.
Wait,
Yeah.
who's? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We need to sell more bootleg KO stuff.
And like, I don't get like
like used. Oh no. KO is choreographer. I thought he meant Kiko like his Under Armour shorts.
What's the relationship with Kiko and Corey Oliver? Why are they helping each other out? Can you explain that to us?
So we were one big group. It was so there's two owners of Who's Wrestling. There's Rain, and then there's Aleki, Pineapple King.
Pineapple King.
And you know, they have their own ideas on how the company should be ran. And I just kind of got into almost like this Civil War kind of deal, where Aleki has Kaimana and Chris Wilde.
Kaimana is one of the most entertaining wrestlers I think I've ever seen.
I didn't talk shit about him last show. I just accidentally
You can do
called
it
him.
now.
I just accidentally called him old a couple times.
I think that's what, because you could tell he's like a veteran.
Yeah,
But he still fucking moves with the quickness.
I
and,
love
like,
him.
Yeah,
I
and
love
he
that guy.
always got jokes. Like,
Yeah,
that are like some. I've seen some people kind of attempt, like getting the crowd riled up and stuff like that. But his jokes always land.
yeah.
Like, he's funny and super fucking talented.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Like when you're walking past him in the locker room and he just says like a little one-liner to you, you can't help but be like, man, he got me.
Yeah,
he got me.
Got you good,
Got
you fucker.
him.
So Aleki has like his squad, and Rain has her squad, and it was me and Kiko, it was Corey Oliver, and then we had a couple.
Was he
more.
part of the Night Marchers crew?
No. If anything, the Night Marchers were part of Rain's crew.
Okay. Okay.
So it's kind of something like that, but they're still affiliated with her. Once I turned on Kiko, then that like kind of
Did you turn
took me-
coat? Like, are you on the Pineapple King side now?
see that's the thing.
Or are you
like,
in your own little like gray area?
So like I have like me turning on him does not put me in Aleki's crew. It just kind of like puts me on a little ship of my
you're
own.
like
Yeah,
Sting
you're in
right
limbo.
Yeah, no, I'm in limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, guarantee. So I mean, like I'm not upset about anything, but like when I was getting whipped and like jumped and all that stuff, I didn't expect anybody to come out and save me. Chris Wilde's not going to come out there and save me.
Yeah.
Kaimana and Aleki's not going to come out there and save me. Like, it's just me. So,
DSJ, where you at, bro?
yeah, DSJ and his tag team partner's not going to come out and save me. But when I did what I did to Kiko initially, I knew what I was getting myself into. So it's not like I'm upset about anything like that. It's just like, it is what it is.
Well, man, you got to go into that belt match and fucking
Strap.
and
Put
just
the strap
lay
on.
the law down, dude. So you guys are gonna be tied together the entire match?
Yeah.
Have you seen a strap match before?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's fucking intense.
So, there's two different ways to do it. I don't know which way we're gonna do it. There's a way to like where you win, you have to like consecutively touch all four corners, or you
Okay.
just beat the shit out of the guy until you
So you pin him.
Yeah. Of course, there's no disqualification because like, what's the whole point if you have a 10-foot leather strap to beat the shit out of the guy? Of why are you gonna disqualify anybody for anything? So, I really don't care.
Are we gonna see some chairs and tables or what?
We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Yes, sir.
Might going down.
Yeah, we'll see how much shit we can fit under the ring. And
DSJ said he's here in spirit. We got to get him in here. DSJ, we were talking before the show. When you do come in, we want to do like a mask ranking. We want to pick out like the best luchador mask you've ever seen,
Yes.
or what makes a good luchador mask or bad. What went into your design process?
Yeah, I
All
think
that.
I think
And
that'd be
your
a good
partners,
show
too.
if you are able to make it in
His
studio.
partner has like the bird one, right?
yeah.
And we'll do like a tournament of sorts or like a tier list.
So not to speak.
DSJ, did you want to
For
pop it into
DSJ.
the Discord, or you want to like just chill for tonight?
Stay anonymous.
Let us know.
But yeah, not to speak for DSJ, but you know, he's Filipino. So like I know that there's like a little bit of like Filipino influence in his mask,
Right.
which I think is cool because like
I mean, there's a Latin crossover in a lot of that, right? Like,
oh, and then like you know how many Filipino wrestlers are out there
Here's
really?
the deal.
You know,
Here's the deal, guys. This is you guys are fucking underselling this. I didn't know what he was ethnically until his merch. He had a double. And he said, when he comes on here, we're doing shots out of the double. And that's how I was like, yes, he's the dude. He's going.
as long as it's a
meeting.
new one and not a used
Fuck
one,
it,
then-
dude.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
DSJ said he's down to get in here. Let's see if we can get him in the chat. Did you get on our Discord?
I go to the merchandise table all the time, and every time I walk past that double, man, I'm just like, I can't believe you're selling
I
this
just
shit,
want to
bro.
sniff, dude. I just want to sniff.
Wait, can you explain what that is?
It's a butthole washer. So you that's why it has a handle on it. You fill it with water, and
It's like a douche for your butthole.
ish. It's like
Ish?
a ghetto bidet.
Yeah. You know what? That's an amazing way to put it. Yeah.
And so it's not always in that kind of pot shape. Some people just have like a cup or like a pitcher under their sink, and they keep it hidden because like
The Cool Whip container.
So if you can't break out for the bidet, is that your like next best bet or something? Or
You know what, DSJ? Here's a fun idea. Why don't you take that Dabo and whatever's in it, like throw it in your opponent's face? Like, why don't you do that?
do you guys remember that
Try that out.
WCW wrestling game where like Yokozuna would throw rice?
Yeah, see,
Yes,
that's what I'm
was
talking
awesome.
about. That's what I'm
my
talking
bad
about.
on Aaron. You don't. Are you gonna jump on or no? If you are, jump in the waiting room, and then I'll move you into the VIP chat if you want to jump in.
But
If
yeah,
not,
I want.
all
Yeah,
good.
definitely want to take shots out of the thing.
Oh my.
It's yeah.
It's like T-shirt, sticker, hat, Dabo. Like,
Yeah, but the
what
cool thing is too, like his mask doesn't go like it's not the Manny Pacquiao full Filipino flag, right? Like it's
No,
black
yeah,
on
yeah,
black.
yeah.
It looks sick. And you couldn't even tell.
You're not like blatantly going. Like it's not like you have "I'm Filipino"
Yeah,
written across your forehead.
you don't come out to Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the link in the chat if this is easier for you. I don't know if you want to jump in, but there's the Discord invite.
But I dig it though. Like anybody who wears like, I wanted to wear a mask when I first started wrestling,
It's gotta be so hot, dude.
and yeah. So you know, I was told I'm too good looking to
Too
wear
guapo,
a mask.
huh? Oh
Yeah,
shit.
so they're like, "What? Why would we cover this face up?" And I was
Damn,
like, "All right."
DSJ. I didn't know you were hideous. Fuck, man.
I
a
didn't
boner
see
killer,
that either.
dude.
No, he chose to wear the mask. He chose to wear the mask.
No, he said what Makena's insinuating is that you're doing us all a favor by putting that on. He said double bag him actually.
Tie it tighter.
Like what's that Leatherface guy who legit just fucking scares the shit out
Oh,
of me?
you told me that every time, man.
Oh,
Like,
He took the fucking mask off and his back was turned towards us and I was
Yeah.
like, oh god, let's see what the and he turned around and there's
still the
another
mask.
mask and I was like, god damn it.
He does that. He does that all the time. He's done that every match. It's pretty funny though. I love it.
Dude. And then his master's with the bear.
yeah, yeah.
And it was
The two
just
biggest fucking dudes.
all grunts, dude.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking love that.
Well, because you guys are a big fan of Steve Michaels.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I was-
You guys buy his merch and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
In fact, he's always so gracious after, like, because I think originally I was looking for a bigger size or something, but he had 3XOs, like that was cool. But last time he didn't have one for Christina, and then this one she was like, "Oh, do you have this size?" And he's like, "No," and then she's like, "This size?" He's like, "No, I'm sorry." Like, and we're like, "Dude, don't be sorry. We just want to support it. Like, you're good, man." Like, we just-
Like, kudos to him because, like, he's there every show. He legit lives in Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
And he
Wow.
comes to every show.
That's insane.
And it's
fuck.
like, we all kind of just look at him and be like, bro, why don't you just live here already?
Yeah.
Like, man.
It's crazy though. I see like a lot of I follow these guys on Instagram and they jump all over the place.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, like the
Oh, but to fly
Yoga
from
Ninja guy's got
Chicago to, like-
everything going on, and
Yeah.
then Chris Wilde, I see him doing events on the
Mhm.
mainland. So I know these guys like jump around quite a bit, like a
Jump
lot of
around.
them do.
Yeah, because I thought like they would have had, because it seemed like this show there was a concentrated effort to get a bunch of people from Alaska.
Yeah,
So I didn't know if that was coincidence or it was like,
no,
hey, it was a group deal.
No, yeah. No, it
Yeah.
is. So we have a working promotion with the Alaska company where it's just kind of like a trade-off where it's like, okay, you send some guys down here to wrestle for our show and then we'll send some guys up
Right.
there to wrestle
So
in
have you been
Alaska.
to Alaska? Like, have you
No,
wrestled? Oh.
no. I would love to. The promoter, JT West, shout out to JT West.
It's a porn star name.
But he asked me, like, if you ever want to come up, you can come up. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the, like, wrestling in
Cold.
yeah. So I'm still trying to, like, mentally prepare myself for that. But I'd be more than happy to wrestle in Alaska. And okay, so for you guys, like, I think it's really cool because you guys have come to all the shows since you came to the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And you guys lucked out, man, because it's not like Tyler Payne is at every show.
Yeah. Oh, was that the yoga
Yeah,
guy?
the yoga guy.
Fuck.
It's
that
it's not
dude
like
is-
he's at every show. It's not like Tracy Taylor's at every show and stuff like that.
Which one is Tracy Taylor?
Island Girl.
Okay.
Oh, the last two that I seen, she's not from here?
No, I think she lives in Florida now.
No shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So, like,
I assumed because of her entrance music that she was.
oh man.
Yeah.
My sis, my sis. You're just like,
So
oh, man,
the
was so
okay.
hard
first
to
show
root
she
against
did with Oos Wrestling, she was like, I don't have any entrance music. So we kind of just told the DJ, like, whatever you have that would, like, fit her character, just play it. And then, we're going through everything and whatnot. And then he played Masese. And, like, we just, like, flipped out.
Yeah.
And we were just like, oh my God, this is perfect. This is amazing.
I'm not from here, but that song. I'm like,
Yeah.
"Whoa."
And so with Oos Wrestling, they're really big on, like, us not using.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
All right.
we're just all
like-
over the place.
Yeah, I was gonna. I didn't mean to do that.
No, but so they're like, okay, we don't
I was
want to
gonna say.
use copyright music or, like, music from, like, any kind of, like, shit they play on the radio. And so Rain actually came up to us and was like, why did you let her use that song? It's a copyright song, da 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 da. And we're like, we just, like, threw our hands up and we were like, I'm sorry, we loved
fits,
it.
yeah.
We loved it. And, like,
I mean, it's a great song, and it totally fits with her character.
Yeah.
yeah,
so-
yeah.
And like in a local show, it gets everyone. You can't fucking casually.
Because
The
everybody
crowd
will start singing
total-
along.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Because
Like, if Capenna has a problem, you tell Capenna to call me.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to them about it.
I mean, in Hawaii too, everybody like borrows music from somebody
Yeah.
else. I feel
Yeah.
like it seems like, but I get it. Like, and she's not like technically making money off of it, but I get the whole copyright thing because
Yeah.
that can be
Yeah.
obviously on YouTube
it can be a
and stuff
handful.
too. It
Yeah.
can bite you in the ass. You
Yeah.
know what I
that
mean?
song single-handedly made it hard to almost tried to go against Freya the Slayer, which I couldn't go against.
Oh.
Dude.
There's guys behind me that legit wanted to marry.
Hey,
You should. I know she didn't not hear some of it.
I mean,
guy that was sitting behind Chase,
Yeah.
you ain't wrong, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't wrong.
No. I was
every guy
gassing
wants
him
to
up
be
the
able
whole
to get
time.
thrown around a little bit.
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
I didn't realize how tall she was until like
I didn't realize how
after.
tall she was
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Until like I stood next to her and I'm just like,
Well, so I stood next to her before the event. Like she was passing by me and I was like, okay. But, you know, there's boots.
yeah.
I seen her after in slippers and I'm like, oh, she's the same fucking.
No, it's
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
And I
It's
was
real.
like, oh,
It
shit.
So
maybe added like a quarter of an inch,
Yeah.
half an
Maybe,
inch.
yeah.
No, but
You know?
so when I first initially met her, like, I'm like, you know, I'm looking up and then I look down to like see if she's wearing heels or anything. And I was like, oh no, she's actually
She's legit.
Yeah, legit. Like,
She's a giant.
yeah,
Let's
'cause-
put it that way.
Well, I would say Amazon Giant is.
yeah.
Well, for
Sir.
no, but she's bigger. She's taller than us.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like so. I'm just saying. I don't mean that in a derogatory.
No,
way.
no,
Just
no.
I'm just
saying
saying.
shoes you're wearing.
Because on top of that
she's-
too, like, I'm not the tallest guy,
Yeah.
you know. So, but like, I'm not to be fucked up or anything, but for a
You're
girl,
trying to be PC.
Yeah.
She's a big girl,
Yeah,
man.
for a
like,
girl,
let's be real.
yeah.
And I don't mean that she's like fat or anything like that.
No.
I'm just saying she's tall.
Yeah.
She's big. She's
She's
like
built.
She's built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like come on. Like we can
That's
all be
what I
fair
think,
here.
like,
you know what? I think
people that like always are like, oh no, like size zero is where it's at. I'm like, no, you haven't seen Freya the Slayer, dude. Like, you cannot watch that match and be like, I think I'd like to get chokeslam. I think I'd run into
Yeah.
her boot from a clothesline anytime.
and there's not that there's any problem with her at all.
If I were to
Like,
get beat up by
it's-
any girl, Freya the Slayer.
Yes.
Like,
I
She
think a lot of
approaches that
guys would
Gina
be like-
Carano category.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and like I said, some guys want to get tossed around a little bit. I'm just saying.
The guy behind me,
You know.
he wanted to get bench press. But
All right.
it's funny too that like all these dudes like, especially during the match, like, you're like, ooh, the guy was like, marry me, and then like she's out there like signing autographs, and he's like,
That's the guy behind the
Yeah.
the
The
screen.
keyboard
warrior.
Like,
Yeah.
he's the one who leaves the comment like
my waifu.
I would the things I would let you do to
Yeah.
me.
when
And
you're
then
in the
you see
crowd
person-
and you're like lost in the sea of people, you know, you say what you want to say, but like when you're actually like in front of
You know,
it,
there is a certain freedom. I was yelling out quite a bit of fucking.
Oh,
crazy
everybody!
shit.
Toward the end of the show, it was
you
getting.
guys
a
are
lot of
definitely
that.
getting a lot more comfortable
then-
at the
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
then
gonna
there's
lie.
like a respect.
I mean,
like,
I
when
was
you see
like
them.
6 beers deep at that point too, but
I was stone cold sober, and I was just like, this is fucking
There you go.
fun.
proof.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think DSJ is gonna jump in, but that's okay, bro.
Scared.
No pressure. We'll catch you. We'll catch you soon. We'll get something going. I got a video. Do you guys want to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's watch the video. I'm gonna fix this light real quick, and then we'll talk some more shit.
Hit it.
Forgive me and my voice.
Hey, did that guy get injured at the end?
I'm not sure.
Randy said at the end he caught him like favoring his ankle, and at the end of the match he like rolled up his pant. Fucking piss wild, dude. Oh yeah, that's when he broke it.
think that was one of my favorite.
The four-way Bronco
something get
buster.
hit? Oh shit! I tapped it. Let me watch it again. I must have tapped the mouse.
By the way, Isaiah or no, Jeremiah. Yeah, my bad.
That's Freya, by the way.
And she ended that match with a double choke slam, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
DSJ catching a leg to the face. This match was a lot of fun.
Tyler Payne is just too fucking acrobatic and shit, dude.
I saw he had a clip of him in the AEW too on the.
Oh, I didn't know he was in a different federation.
I guess he like made an appearance.
This is the guy that your dad said he thought got injured.
Oh, the guy in the yellow pants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy was in a different federation too, but I don't remember which one.
He was in WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for a long time.
Yeah, he had a clip of him in the AEW. The ref getting the kendo stick, dude.
DSJ, I think you enjoyed that Bronco Buster a little bit more than you should.
Yeah.
Those guys from Alaska really brought it, dude.
Tyler Payne's friends?
Yeah.
I had no idea he had
did
like a
some
whole.
crowd work.
Yeah, I had no idea that he had like a whole yoga crew. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got beat up quite a bit.
Amethyst does a good job of selling her character too. I think,
So yeah,
in my opinion.
that was just the
That was a lot of fun.
little highlight. There was a lot of action, dude. There was a lot. I had to actually take some decent
'cause
clips out
a lot
because
of
I
people
was like,
came out of the ring, which
Yeah.
is like when that dude. If you could see the look on my son's eyes, he's like, he was always like asking like, "Hey, is Pineapple King coming up next?" And you're like,
What?
"Why?"
Hey.
The only thing that he cares about, you saw anytime there's a ladies match, he was like,
oh,
I was like, "I'm there with you, brother."
he's got your genes, bro. He's
Yeah.
all about the Amazons, I think.
Dude, I think the island one, because that was the one he saw last.
Yeah,
time too.
yeah.
Yeah,
I remember having that conversation
And
with
she's
you.
quite busty.
Island Girl.
Yeah.
I have no comment.
She's pretty.
But yeah, dude, there were so many people that flew out of the ring, and there's that venue is so small. That's what I remember I was saying. I was so like overwhelmed by the amount of people you put in that ring because the venue's small, so therefore the ring is small. You know.
Yeah.
Like, so it was like, whoa, shit.
Well, especially that like 4-way tag team match,
Yeah.
like it was just chaos, like, and that's what they usually are. But it was awesome. It was fun to watch.
So like ideally, we. Oh yeah.
Cheers.
We'll do
Yeah.
this.
Well, cheers to a
Shots to a
successful
successful
event.
Thank
I
you.
hope.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you to the roster. Thank you to everybody. Oh. But ideally, we don't want to put chairs that close to the ring.
Right.
But because we sold so many tickets, we have no choice.
Right, right.
Because where else are we going to put them?
Yeah. And you guys leave that one side of the ring open, so you kind of have like
by the
opportunity
bar?
to do like
Well,
on the bar side and the soundstage.
Yeah,
side
yeah.
and all that.
Well, fire hazard purposes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have to leave that side
Right.
open.
Dude, your dad almost had what you had happen. He went over to get a bar. And
Yeah.
he went to get a
Oh
drink.
yeah, there was a one point where I was like, oh shit, he's getting the bar experience
Yeah.
where like sometimes the fight moves over to like the bar area, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm just trying to get a beer, and all of a sudden, yeah, you realize the fight's happening right behind you.
Yeah.
Dude, someone got really clipped. I think it was like not a child, but someone that was younger.
Yeah.
Someone like
Oh yeah, you were telling me
somersaulted
about that.
out of the ring or something. They got hit.
Yeah.
And they like dropped their drinks, and like without fail, dude, it's such a well-oiled machine. The bartender came out and she was like wiping it down. I was like, damn, that's fucking. They're on it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking well.
I'm sure they've seen quite a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's the same girls working it every time I've gone anyway. I don't know if they told us too that it's one of their favorite events to work.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they said they like the crowd. Like everybody's usually pretty chill and having a good time, so they actually enjoy. Speaking of which, I left my card there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so I put a
shit.
freeze on that fucker. But no, I paid my tab.
Yeah.
But I'm
Okay.
just saying, I was like, I'm not gonna dispute the charge or anything. I'm just like, God damn it! Now I gotta go back, get my card, leave a tip for the bartender because I was in such a rush at the
Yeah.
end of the show to get pictures with everybody, and I was talking with DSJ and I was talking with the Tyler Payne guys.
Yeah.
And then my dad's like, "We gotta go." I'm like, "Are you speaking for everybody here right now?" I'm like,
We were chilling, yeah.
because I was like, "Why are we in a rush?" So like we left, and then I was like, 2 days later, I was like, "Where's my credit card?" And I'm like,
Fuck.
"Shit, that's the last place I used it. I left it behind the bar." So I apologize to those Hawaiian Brides. I promise I'm gonna go back and throw you a nice tip if you have my card.
But it's kind of like until security tells me to leave,
Yeah.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah,
And-
yeah.
Speaking of which, it was cool to see that.
Well, I just
guy,
wanted to make. Well, sorry. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say the guy that was security last time. You had told me, hey, that guy's good, but he fucked up his knee, so he was security
Oh,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
time. So it was cool to see him. He was like a.
I unfortunately had to cut out one of his clips, but he's like the redneck.
Oh,
looking guy.
Jared
He's a-
Newland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's giving like redneck Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yes,
like,
Bam Bam Bigelow is
Yeah.
what I would say. Yeah,
Oh,
an Irish.
he has the green,
Yeah,
green
yeah.
wrestling suit with a
Yeah.
the,
he wrestled. Shit, I forget his name, but like the other dude with like the big beard and whatnot.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah. They were both the
yeah.
bearded guys were fighting each other.
Yeah.
but yeah, I know that guy was out with an injury, so I was glad to see him back in
Yeah.
the ring because I know he
Me
got
too.
hurt.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's
Dude, any knee injury is just, if you've ever had one, it's the fucking.
I'm surprised he was
worst.
back so soon. So it must have. He told me. So I talked to him and he said he sprained his ACL or his MCL. So that injury is easier to come back from a tear because I had an ACL.
yeah.
I had a MCL sprain in high school. You know, when I played football.
Yeah, but
It
you're
takes
still
about a
split-
month.
Yeah,
It
you're
takes
still
about a
split
month.
for a while.
Yeah.
And then it's still tender for a good 2 months after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to kind of like.
Anything with like the knee and whatnot.
Ligaments.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was glad to see him back in the ring.
Yeah,
Too, so that's good.
You know, big shout out to him. Definitely one of those guys where it's like he wants to get back in there,
Yeah.
and we're just like, no.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, there's liabilities and shit too, right?
Well, and then just like if you really want to heal up, just take a break, dude.
Yeah.
Just
Come
ice
back
it.
100%.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, you know, yeah. Make sure you're like you're gonna be able to put on your best performance.
We don't want you
and
in
all that,
there
yeah.
running ropes and
Yeah.
throwing clotheslines and doing stuff like that when you're not at 100%.
That's the
So-
trip. That made me think about. I think we talked about this on the drive home, where I was like, the bigger federations, they're flying. They get done with that match and then they fly somewhere. Like they're
Yeah.
not. They don't get that rest time. Like,
No.
It's a lot more cutthroat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
In those industries
Oh,
too.
definitely,
Like WWE
definitely.
and shit like that. Like if you become irrelevant for too long, they're
Yeah.
gonna move on to the
Yeah.
next guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like any professional sports league or whatever.
Yeah,
You're
dime
good.
a dozen.
Yeah, you're
And,
like, hey, if you're not back within like 6 months and you're not that popular of a wrestler, you might not have a spot anymore.
the guy right behind you is
Yeah.
ready to go.
Yeah.
Like
So,
they literally have
next
their
man up.
own
You know.
Yeah.
AAA league. That NXT is like literally all draft picks waiting to cut. Like there's a whole show dedicated to taking your job. You know.
Yep.
Basically, yeah, and like it's
Brutal.
it's like you don't want to take that break because you know what's gonna happen if you do.
Yeah.
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 But
Dude,
yeah, it was good to see him back.
I thought you super undersold because you talked last week or last event and the weeks leading up to that event about the yoga. What were we calling the yoga hippie or something?
Yoga Ninja.
Yoga ninja. And I was like, That sounds stupid. Like, it sounds fucking dumb.
He's my favorite Alaskan wrestler.
My
I'm gonna say.
Lord.
Out of the Alaskan guys, he's my
fucking-
favorite.
Like, just the feats of his, like, athleticism, I was blown away by.
I mean, I recorded his
completely.
whole match, and I was like, there's so many things I could have picked out of there, but like, some of them were. I was like, there were a lot of big slams and stuff from other matches that looked better, but he had a lot of good stuff.
The amount of people that I talk to, like the fans, they all love him.
Yeah.
Whether he's a good guy or a bad guy
Yeah.
or whatever.
I've never. He's been a bad guy.
So he just became a good guy.
Really?
So this last show was his first show with us as a good guy. That's why he wrestled Corey Oliver.
He gives me Shawn Michaels vibes.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a nice perspective. Yeah.
You know, like maybe not.
Shawn Michaels. is
Maybe
an
not
asshole.
the. I love Shawn Michaels though.
Me
I love
too.
Shawn
I love
Michaels.
his, no, I don't love Shawn Michaels.
Maybe
I
not
like
his,
his music.
Oh.
maybe not his persona per se, but like his moves,
style.
his style of
Yeah.
like wrestling reminds me a lot of Shawn.
No,
Michaels.
he's
okay.
got like high flyer mix in there too. He's so.
So does Shawn Michaels.
He looked
though.
like X Pac, like that, or like when he was 1-2-3 Kid.
I give him more credit than
He
that.
is- you just you're thinking it was porno. That's why.
X Pac. Come on, man. Dude, there's
Dude,
a China
1-2-3 Kid
documentary
was,
out
like,
there
fucking
too. I never saw it.
crazy.
But I heard it was nuts.
I heard something.
But yeah. Anyway, X Pac was always like B tier. Like he
so
was a good
Road
wrestler.
Dogg and fucking.
He
Billy
was
Gunn.
one of the first ones though. Give him credit. He was one of the first ones to do like a moonsault.
And the fucking Bronco
WWE.
Buster. That was his
Yeah.
shit. He started
Yeah.
that, right?
So he was one of the.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit about X-Pac. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, he was one of the first like high
I liked it when he
flyers.
was 1-2-3 Kid. Bro.
But WCW at the time was so much better with high flyer, like Rey Mysterio, and like fucking like these almost ECW kind of guys who would do like high flying shit.
No, but
And WWE didn't have any of the luchador shit, which irritated the fuck out of me for the longest time. Because
Wow.
you would go to WCW. This is during the Raw era.
Yeah, and they'd just be flying all
and
over
they were
the place.
flying all over the place,
Yeah.
dude, doing the Hurricane Ranas and all the fucking, you know, like moonsaults and all that shit. You would see them flying off the ropes.
I loved when they put them against like fucking Kane. It'd
Oh
be
my
like,
God.
No, I love that.
and they just
Well,
Okay.
it's like
boot.
yeah,
It's
it's
So-
like grace over
God.
like just pure strength
Yeah.
kind
So-
of fight, right?
So I'm gonna say one thing,
or finesse.
and then I'll talk about the Kane thing. Like, so the X-Pac thing, like, you kind of want to be the wrestler that can do everything.
right.
Like, even though they say, good at everything, master of
Oh,
nothing.
like Jack of all trades.
Jack of all
Yeah.
trades. Yeah. You kind of want to be that guy because you don't know who you're going to get in there and wrestle. So if you're going to wrestle a technical guy, if you're going to wrestle a hardcore guy, if you're going to wrestle a high flyer or like a big body guy or whatever, like, you want to be that guy just because you can do it all.
Bro,
Right.
you
And
want to know who's kind of that guy right now?
Who's that?
You're not gonna like this. I seen a match, dude. Logan Paul.
Fuck off.
Oh, okay.
Tell me not, though.
Okay.
Tell me not.
All right. Man, like, okay, so we're just going right now.
It's time to do a shot.
Shot for Logan Paul.
Okay, so like you remember back in the day when wrestlers would piss off Vince McMahon and he would go out there and he'd be like, "You're gonna wrestle Kane."
Yeah.
And then everybody was like, "Oh fuck, I gotta
Yeah.
wrestle Kane." You don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
There's no like big gigantic guy with mystique like that where it's like, oh my god, like if there was one person that I didn't want to fucking wrestle, it was Kane.
That was a big thing with the Raw era was like you would not find out who the match was until
Yeah, I like that
like
more.
almost like halfway through the thing, and then that would be like the highlight match of
Yeah.
the night, right? You would find out like probably like 20, 30 minutes in, and they would go, "So tonight you're fighting blah blah blah," you know,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and then you're just like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
like this is
they don't
fucking
have that any-
crazy.
yeah,
like, you know,
yeah.
or you're putting your title on the line against blah blah blah,
Yeah.
and then it was like, of course, I mean, if
Then
you
the guy's
follow
just
the
like,
wrestle,
"Ugh."
if you follow the wrestle persona, you're never gonna lose a championship belt like at a cable event.
Yeah.
Like it's always
It's
gonna be
the
the pay-per-view.
But if you have
Yeah.
to wrestle this gigantic fucker who knows how to like shoot fire out of his hands, then you're just like, fuck me.
I mean, you still wanted to see the match, though.
yeah, definitely.
I mean, you know, so
I always liked the wrestlers that would do shit backstage, and that's how they got the match.
Yeah.
So like someone would pull up in a limousine, and then someone would come out and like
Jump 'em and-
kneecap them.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, then they would cut the promo like, "Motherfucker, you hit me. Now I'm gonna fucking put my title on the line and whoop your ass." I like that shit.
Okay, so that being said, I'll talk about the Logan Paul thing.
Paul's is
okay,
good, dude.
yeah.
I'll talk about the Logan Paul thing.
He doesn't.
You should definitely give him more credit than people actually give. He's trying, bro.
I don't
Like, he's
not give
trying.
him credit for his athleticism.
Not even the athleticism, but just like the commitment.
Yeah.
And like the amount of effort that he actually puts in to the product. Like you can't deny
So
that.
I was talking mad shit because that's what I do.
Okay.
And my buddy showed me a match. He and another guy.
We showed
from
that on the
opposite
show.
where they fucking
Yeah, we showed that on the
Bro.
show.
Oh, him and Ricochet.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where they did the double
And they
springboard.
The
met
double clothesline
halfway
off
Yeah.
the top rope kind of
That's
thing.
so
Yeah.
sick, dude.
Yeah.
You've never seen that before.
Because I'll tell you this, nobody else is doing
And he's
it.
huge. He's not small. He's not
No.
like a Rey Mysterio, like a pocket-sized Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. Because
Okay.
he's like built like Edge, right?
Here's
like
the
he's
thing.
About, like,
Yeah, I would
Edge's
say
size.
so. Yeah, something like that.
I have more issues with his real life bullshit than like if he was just a WWE wrestler.
Run through you.
Like, because you got a lot of wrestlers out there who are like super nice guys back in the day. Like even Macho Man like was crazy on
Bret the
TV.
Hitman
but
Hart, nicest guy I've ever met.
yeah,
in my whole life.
I remember that
these
story.
wrestlers
Yeah.
had a sense of heart and compassion and empathy. But I feel like Logan Paul doesn't give a shit about anybody but himself.
No, I don't think. Like,
Shawn
okay,
Michael didn't either.
like,
That made him good.
true
Wait,
story.
I
didn't say that.
I don't know.
but, like,
I don't know Shawn Michaels like backstory.
But, like-
He's part of the Montreal Screwjob.
Oh,
Yeah.
what is that?
That's how Bret Hart got fucked over.
Really?
You never heard about that?
No. What's the story?
All right, so kind of like the same thing that happened to me. Bret Hart was leaving WWF to go to WCW. He was the WWF champion at the time.
Uh-huh.
He didn't want to give it up, so Shawn Michaels put him in a sharpshooter, and Vince McMahon told the ref to ring the bell.
What? Prematurely.
I know Vince McMahon and Bret Hart had a lot of animosity towards
Vince
each
And,
other.
McMahon
and that's where it
everybody
came
had,
from.
Right.
Yeah. Was because like
He didn't want to give it. It's not that he didn't want to give it up. He didn't want to give it up like at
in
that
Canada.
show. Yeah, in Canada.
because it was in Canada. So Bret Hart, I might be wrong about this. Bret Hart had it like in his contract, kind of sorta, that like he wasn't supposed to lose in Canada because he's like a hero in Canada.
Yeah, understandably.
So
The
the
whole
yeah.
Hart
and that's why it's
Federation.
called the Montreal Screwjob
Yeah.
because it was in Montreal.
Oh.
So it was Shawn Michaels versus Bret Hart for the WWE Championship in Canada. Bret Hart his contract was done that night, and he didn't want to drop the belt to Shawn Michaels.
Because he's a prick.
Well-
Shawn Michaels was like always doing shit backstage, like he
Really?
was like he would like screw over other wrestlers, and like if there wasn't something that was worked out in his favor, he would go straight to Vince McMahon like, no, change
I'm
it.
not doing it.
Yeah.
And
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking
Okay,
asshole.
so
Oh God, I'm never going to WWE now.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I just talked shit about.
I
Shawn
feel bad
Michaels.
for calling the Yoga Ninja like Shawn Michaels now.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
no.
That's
Athletically, no.
I didn't know any of that stuff beforehand.
No,
honestly,
okay.
So
But Shawn Michaels is fucking amazing. Like, if anybody were to ever be compared to any wrestler, and if you asked anybody, like, and if you told anybody that they remind you of Shawn Michaels, it's an honor. Like,
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
I
Like,
mean, his matches were some of the best. Him
Yeah.
and the Undertaker
And
were like one of my
Diesel,
favorite
dude.
matches.
Fucking no one remembers fucking Diesel.
Yeah, yeah. D-Generation X.
I remember Diesel was the
DX
first
and-
guy that I saw just step over the ropes, and I was like, "This."
You remember when he used to do his like Heartbreak Hotel like
Yeah,
segments and
yeah.
shit like that too?
Dude, that stomp is iconic, dude. You know it's coming, and you're like, "Don't turn around! Don't turn around!"
And I remember I saw a Raw event, like the first Raw event I ever saw in Vegas, and they do a match like after the thing's over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So after the footage cuts off, they would do matches. So
Yeah,
they had the
that's true.
Undertaker
It's very
against they had Undertaker against Shawn Michaels after the event ended.
Yeah.
And
Those are such big headline names. That surprises
So
me.
they put on like the dream headline match on sometimes after the live feed
Like
is
just
cut.
for you guys. Like
yeah,
this is
just
what you
for
get
the
for
audience. Yeah.
And you know what's awesome is because the camera's not rolling, the wrestlers are allowed more creative freedom to do different things because you don't have to worry about time because it's not on TV. You don't have to worry about like
storyline.
yeah, or anything like that. Yeah, this is just like the WWE's gift to the fans for coming to the show.
So then what happens like in terms of continuity? Like
Nothing. It doesn't apply. It's
They-
non.
do they
It's
say, like, hey,
non-canon.
Yeah, so
It's not canon.
like-
this is pretensies.
yeah, it's not
Well,
canon. It's
think
just
about it
a-
like this.
a fucking match.
So millions and millions of people are watching Raw. That is the objective. What happens after the show and the 20,000 people that are in the arena is minuscule compared to the millions and millions of people who watch Raw.
The million and millions.
So they get that creative freedom because the only people who are going to see this match are the people who are at the
came
show.
to the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was one of those people, and I was like so psyched when they afterwards, the wrestlers kind of sit down, and then they'll be like, "Thank you for coming out to the show. You guys were awesome tonight. Blah blah blah. We're gonna give you a special treat." And then they would do like 2 matches after the live feed was cut off.
Or like a tag match.
Yeah. They'll
with
do
like
a couple matches
the top
after
name
the
guys.
live feed is
Yeah,
over.
those are like.
So I
dude,
remember
Undertaker
being there.
And Shawn Michaels,
Yeah,
those are
so
always A tier.
So I got to watch Shawn Michaels fight the Undertaker
That's sick.
in a fucking match
That's
just for fun, and it didn't apply in the what was going on. It
Yeah.
was just a fun match.
2 guys
afterwards.
wrestling each other. And
and it was fucking great. It
Yeah.
was so fun to watch.
Who
like
won?
so, Undertaker won.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Yeah,
fuck yeah, he did.
and I was so psyched about that too because Undertaker's literally my favorite.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever,
Ever?
yeah, ever, yeah.
He's definitely top tier for me.
He's top 10
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a lot of.
But Shawn
nostalgia
Michaels
vibes.
is up there too, though. I mean, as far as maybe not as a person, now that I know everything you guys told
No,
me.
don't.
but-
Matt, look, see, look, I'm not getting hired. Oh, Jesus.
No, but at the same time, like Shawn Michaels put on some of the best match. He was always involved. At least, even if he didn't win, he was involved in some of the greatest matches.
If
ever.
I were to ever
the
get a
ladder
job
match,
interview,
the Hell in the Cell, the fucking like there's so many. He was Intercontinental Champion forever. Fucking
What was
Shawn
that?
Mi-
The
the
ladder
Sweet
match
Chin
was,
music.
was
Yeah,
like
with Razor.
Hank, where he's
Yeah,
fucking
Razor
Yeah.
Ramon. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Chico.
Yeah, that ladder match was dope.
see, look, if I were to ever get a job interview with WWF, and then like the last thing they would say was like, "You remember that podcast you did with the Smash Bros where you told me I was shitty?" Like, no, and I'm just
I am shitty. Yeah. With that frog voice.
Okay,
I'm so sorry.
now that we got a pro wrestler in the room, favorite match of all time.
Favorite match of all time? This is gonna surprise a lot of people. Shane McMahon versus Kurt Angle.
Here comes the money.
Like,
Why?
oh man, you just have to watch it. Like, you just have to
Is it one
watch
of the ones
it.
where
Shane
Shane
McMahon-
McMahon
I
goes
hated
off like
Shane
the fucking
McMahon.
Shane
Titantron?
McMahon
I hated
versus
all
Kurt
the
Angle.
McMahons with a
Dude,
passion.
I don't know, bro. First of all, Stephanie McMahon had fucking juggies.
Oh no! I mean,
Second of all,
she was.
You're not helping
yeah.
with the me getting hired part,
Yeah.
man, by saying that.
bro, if I single-handedly ruin your fucking chances, I'd kind of be proud. This guy fucked over that guy.
The whole dynamic with the
Mililani
McMahons,
screwdriver.
when Shane McMahon and what's her name? Sorry, Stephanie McMahon got involved in the whole like drama shit. It just went like next level. You were just like, holy shit! Plus, you got Jerry Lawler like on the sidelines, like commentating, and J.R. Ross. Like,
Dude, Shane
fucking doing
McMahon
his
is
thing.
so easy to hate. He was so. But then
You hated all the
but then
McMahons,
he
though.
got
I don't think
good,
anybody liked
bro.
the McMahons.
Do you remember when he was like jumping off the fucking Titantron?
That's
What
I'm
about
saying.
Eric
That's
Bischoff?
why, like,
What about
watch
Eric
it.
Bischoff, though?
Fuck
Eric Bischoff didn't wrestle.
I
just
relate
wore
him
a
to like
leather
a Shane
jacket. That
McMahon
was
kind
his super
of
move.
character.
So
He looked
like,
cool, though.
just like,
Is anybody else racist with their candy? You save the good ones for the last.
No,
I
what
am
you
with
like.
Starburst.
There you go.
Okay. But like, okay, so one of the big differences between WCW and WWF that I like really kind of looked at was, okay, so WCW was owned by Ted Turner. You never saw Ted Turner.
right.
WWE was owned by the McMahons, who you saw all the time. Yeah. And just the idea of the McMahons putting themselves out there and getting in the ring and doing crazy stuff, like, I respect it. And I was like, at least these people are willing to, like,
On one hand, it
Like-
was super arrogant, right? Because if you've heard anybody
be.
talking about Vince McMahon,
I can see that.
Well, and then
they're
you
like-
have Owen Hart, right? Like,
Oh.
so, like, rest in peace.
Oh
But
man,
you know what I mean?
we're digging deep now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I hated the McMahons because I didn't like them before that happened, and then that happened, and I'm like, when you really get down to like the base level of who they were as like how they run the company as you know, just
Yeah.
real people. If somebody dies on a pay-per-view, that's kind of fucking.
Like, okay, so not to be fucked up or anything, but like WCW was still going on. So like when the Owen Hart thing happened, I was still watching WCW.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like fully paying attention to what was going on in the WWF. I know what happened. A lot of like even people who aren't wrestling fans.
I was watching it.
Know what happened. Oh man.
I mean, I didn't see
No, because they didn't
what
show
they
it.
blacked it out. So
Yeah.
so what happened was basically something happened. They blacked it out. They
I
had
saw
like
the
a 30.
stretcher.
They had like at least a 30-second or a 1-minute delay.
Yeah.
Right. So it blacked out all of a sudden, and we're watching the pay-per-view. We're like, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know if you guys ever watched Dark Side of the Ring, but they had a whole episode about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And I mean, I'll say it. So like the guy was supposed to come down from the rafters, like how Sting used to.
He was playing the Blue Meanie or something.
the Blue Blazer.
Blue Blazer. Yeah,
and
yeah.
it was a quick release harness, and it just released too early, and he fell 20 stories into the ring.
to getting
Didn't his
conspiracy
head hit
theories.
the
that
ring
he-
post or something like that?
From what I understand, his chest hit the corner,
Yeah.
the turnbuckle, and blunt force trauma and everything like that. And that's what happened. Like, do I think the show still should have went on? There's a yes part, there's a no part. The yes part is people paid $50 a piece to watch this pay-per-view, so you kind of have to.
Yeah, well, was
the no
that,
part is like a morality thing, and they were just like, no, the show must go on, kind of deal.
So like it makes Vince McMahon ruthless, but at least he like, I don't know. I kind of get what you're saying. Where like Ted Turner was very hands off. He was just like, here's some money. Make
yes,
me more money,
yes.
please. And Vince McMahon is like, this is mine. I'm gonna be the reason why this thing either rises or fucking tanks. And he definitely was. So like that when they got bought out, I was like,
I'm
good for
definitely
him.
not
He's a
getting
piece
hired
of
by WWE
like,
at this point.
he's a piece of shit, but like
I mean, with how much
good on
drama,
you know what I mean?
the thing was, it couldn't have happened to a worse person on live TV, because Bret Hart already had animosity.
Yeah.
The Hart family had animosity with Vince McMahon already. Like, it's already been established. And then you have one of their family die live on air, and then you're like, that's the ultimate, like, we're going to continue and just keep going on. Like, it's the ultimate, like,
slap in the face.
I need to make money, fuck you.
Yeah.
Kind of statement. You know what I mean? And if you ever, like, I get why the Hart family would hate Vince McMahon and the McMahons for life. They probably got a settlement out of it or something.
Yeah,
too,
they did. But like, you can't.
But
that's
still,
still
but still,
yeah.
that doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter in the end. It was a fucked up situation, and then for you to do it to Owen Hart, you're like, oh.
And
Like-
from what I understand, everybody backstage loved them.
Yeah.
So for that to happen to him, and
I mean, they always said the Lion's Den, the Lion's Den, the
Yeah,
Lion's
yeah.
Den. They would always shout out their like
the Hart
training
Dungeon,
gym.
yeah.
You
Remember
know,
they all had the matchy
yeah. It
jackets?
was
Yeah.
There was a heritage like involved in that whole thing.
yeah,
So for you to like disgrace them so bad, because Bret Hart was burned so many times,
Yeah.
and then now you have Owen Hart dying on a pay-per-view.
yeah.
It's just like the ultimate slap in the face kind of thing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Disrespect to the Hart family.
So what's your
and-
favorite match though?
I just remember that drama. But probably the Mankind Undertaker Hell in the Cell match.
Where you threw him on the tacks?
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Well, not even on the tap.
Like
Off
through
the cage.
Okay, he threw it like 10 minutes in. They did a cool thing where they did like a reaction video to the match. Recently, it was probably
Yeah, yeah.
like 6 months ago or something like that.
Where Mankind and Undertaker went back
Literally,
and watched
I
it.
don't like
Mankind
them
gets
old, by the way.
yeah.
I don't like them.
You
old.
put 2 300-pound guys on top of the cage, and it's already
You could see it bow.
they're already saying
Like,
like all those clips holding the fence on the top of the cage were snapping.
Yeah.
Every time they walked, it was like pink, 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 pink. Like, and then you're less than 10 minutes into the match, and Undertaker throws him off the top of
Yeah.
the cage, and you're just
like
like,
literally less than 10 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, this is over. Like, it's fucking over.
If some asshole tells me that like less than 10 minutes into our match and you're gonna do some fucked up shit like that,
fucking yeet you.
20 feet,
yeah, no, it's like,
Fuck.
yeah,
20, 30 feet off the top of a fucking cage.
yeah, and nobody has seen that, and like
I
nobody has
remember
done it
that's why it
since.
was so crazy that Mankind came to WWF at the time, because they were like, "Oh, he's from ECW. ECW is fucking hardcore, bro."
Yeah,
And they were doing that fucking barbed wire on the bat thing, like, bro. Oh, dude, that still would gross me out. Like anytime he got sliced up by barbed wire, because that shit ain't fake, dude. Like,
no, because imagine if it was fake, and like, oh,
You
he just
can't,
got.
you can't fake that shit.
No, yeah.
You're literally going 20 feet off a fucking.
Oh, he just got hit by barbed wire and he's not bleeding. Nobody's gonna believe that shit.
No way. Hold on, I'm gonna replay the clip real quick, and then we're gonna zip out of this.
Yeah, I don't like them old.
But this is the clip of them.
Just look how
together,
much
like,
it bows, bro. Dude, I would get wobbly legs just walking. If you told me to stand up, I'd be.
Yeah, just watch what's happening in the cage as they're doing this. Wait, hold on.
And Mankind, dude, he was such a good wrestler, but his special.
He was the most
sucked.
one of the yeah the
He
mandible
got,
claw.
he got so far for fucking something that you see in porn now.
The Saku.
Just putting your fingers.
Stop.
I don't know what
Here we go, sink into
There
it.
it is,
Boom.
right there it is. Look
There's
at
the
that.
first one.
Out of
Here
here.
we go.
Oh my god.
Remember,
Look at that.
it would
I mean,
always trip me
I can
out when they pulled the TVs, those little
Yeah.
5-inch monitors. Those are fucking metal, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are solid builds.
oh, dude.
You can hear them.
Let me slam you
I
through
mean,
this
it
table,
was-
but let me take care of these TVs first.
nobody saw
Like,
that.
crazy. And I'm looking over, and all I'm waiting on is to see if get out of
Here
here.
we go.
Oh,
Bam!
are you
There we
crazy?
go.
We just stepped.
Like, look at them sinking
We were just
through
stepping on it, and we almost went
the
through.
fucking cage.
You're out of your mind. Get
Here
the
we
hell
go.
out of here.
Here we go.
Oh,
Bam!
Dude, are you kidding me? Like that's
and he overshot it.
yeah.
Like,
By a few inches, but shit, that fucking.
no,
matters.
but like a few inches the other way, he would have hit the rail.
Yeah, he would hit the rail, might have broke his spine.
And landed in the laps of everybody in the front row.
Yeah, just dead.
Yeah. Like, fucking crazy.
world right now. Look at me. I'm just up there taking in all my glory.
No,
It's
yeah, and they raised the
crazy. Now I'm
cage
even another,
to bring
what,
out a stretcher and everything like that. And Undertaker's
Yeah,
still
yeah.
up there.
Yeah, he's
'cause they
still
raised
he's
the
right here.
cage to get the gurney through.
He's
so,
just chilling right
I
up
mean,
here.
I'm looking at people in the cheap seats, eye to eye. I mean, that's how high I am. It is nuts. And when he said,
And then he just says fuck it and comes back.
I could have bottled the energy at the source. The energy in that
And
building. We
you know
could have lit
what?
up the city of
Like-
Pittsburgh for a
Dude,
week.
climbing that fence, I would have been fucking out.
you got,
Fuck
It
that.
was like a ground swell.
Like,
It
for
was
lack of a
like,
better
oh,
term,
no, they're going.
like
oh.
these
My
cages and
regret here
everything
is I didn't have the
primitive
Just-
because
You would have like ultra reinforcement. It should have been like steel braces
But
and stuff
nobody
like that.
knew.
Like
nobody knew like really
Yeah.
what
It's not like
those
they
things are
hired
capable of.
engineers, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, you should have engineers on this shit. That's the thing is like when you're talking about people's lives and then being on a 20-foot fucking cage, like
Yeah,
on
but
top
then
of a
there's no
20-foot
entertainment
cage.
value, dude.
No,
if you can't put someone through it, then it doesn't seem as spectacular.
like if if I were to talk to an engineer who built this cage
Yeah.
and all this shit, and at the end of our conversation, I told him, yeah, well, we're going to stand up there for like 30 minutes, and then less than 10 minutes into it, I'm going to throw him off it. They would shut that shit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, they'd be like, nah.
I'm not building this cage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why not? It's like, because you're going to throw somebody off of it. I'm like, well, like that's what we're going to do. So build this cage stable enough for me to throw some guy off of it. That like would definitely, especially like, this is like 1998.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Watch choke slam.
You couldn't pay
Physical
people enough
well-being
money
yet
to build
to
that cage
exchange-
if
I
I
think an
told you that I was going to
exchange
do
up here
this shit.
would have been
Here it go-
incredible.
Dude,
but
I
I'm
remember.
lucky in the long run that I was out of it because look,
Oh my god!
So insane. Are you kidding me? Like
So the
like,
chair
is the ring meant for that kind of impact? I don't know.
actually
yet to
Actually,
exchange, I think an exchange.
no.
Up here,
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
ring
Incredible.
broke
but I'm lucky
trying
in,
to
in
like
the long run that I
superplex
was out of it.
somebody.
Because look,
Really?
Look, and the chair falls on his face.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know if you
That's
remember-
where his that's
Wait,
where his
so those
tooth,
are
The
just-
tooth comes out. Yeah.
The tooth comes out like through his nose.
Oh, wasn't it stuck in his cheek or something?
No, it
Went through his lip into his
yeah,
nose.
it went
Oh,
through
his
his
lip.
lip,
There you go.
like, and through the back, and came out through the nose.
They talk about that too.
Yeah. And like, you know what?
Look at those zip ties just around him.
It's zip ties.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
zip ties,
dude.
No, that's why I'm saying primitive, like very primitive. Like nobody had any idea what was like how much it was actually going to hold up.
Oh my god. I gotta go. I gotta go pee. You-
Okay.
Shit, do I have a favorite match? That match was one of them. The first Buried Alive match was super iconic for me.
Buried
too.
Alive matches are fucking crazy too.
That Shawn Michaels hanging from the ring one, or hanging from the belt one. What's another one? Fuck, see, I remember like so many iconic characters.
Moments.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I even remember, like, right in my mind, Viscera is popping in my head. Not even one of my favorite wrestlers,
Yeah.
but I was just like, dude, he was a fucking iconic dude. What's the one where Lex Luger puts fucking was it Yokozuna in the rack?
I don't know if it's Yokozuna because
It's someone
old school
heavy,
WWF.
or was it Big Show? Maybe.
Maybe.
He put someone. No, it was, or he threw him over.
Oh, he body slammed him.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit, that was fucking iconic.
So I'll tell you this, like, the craziest thing about pro wrestling is that, like, well, the reason why it's as popular as it is today is because of things like this. And we wouldn't have the business that we have right now if it wasn't for things like
literally
this.
built on the shoulders of giants.
Yeah.
Like,
So, like, there would be no wrestling business if it wasn't for moments like this.
that's why it's hard for me to watch the new stuff, because they won't do this. And, like, even if they wanted to, they couldn't, because like, it's insurance, it's money. Like,
Well, and then on top of that, too, like, and it's sad to say, but, like, they tried to replicate moments like this when you can't, because
it rings
The
false.
last
Yeah.
thing I said to you before we went out, there were
these
some of those-
are organic moments that, like, just happened.
Yeah.
So to try and replicate it and to try and, like, do it again and to expect the same reaction, it's not gonna happen. You need to find your
Was
own
it?
moment.
That's not Jake the Snake. He's fucking.
No, that's Terry Funk.
Oh.
Oh my god, I just got text by somebody. This isn't good.
Oh, dude, I remember that.
Oh
What happened?
no. I know who's texting me.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's fine.
Look at his fucking tooth in his.
Yeah, this is
nose.
the clip.
Can you imagine? Okay, we're good friend.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I knock 2 of your teeth out, and your response is, "Oh, that was cool,
Yeah, no, like you'd be like, bro, you might want to pull
Yeah.
that tooth out of your nose.
bro." You
But
fucking
literally,
owe
that
me.
was
You're paying for
iconic
my
the whole
dentist
match.
bill.
You tried to be compassionate. You gave me the option to.
I do remember the crafty.
You got like 100 of them up. Hate it. Behind you.
Oh, the thumbtacks.
That's what I'm saying. He slams them on there.
Like, I'll do tables.
There's his fucking tooth in his mustache.
Like, Speedos and thumbtacks.
Oh,
You
here
wear
it is.
Speedos and you get slammed through thumbtacks.
Ouch.
You have all the respect in the world from me.
Well, I mean, like, they're wearing tights. That ain't like. That's just long-legged.
So yeah.
That one,
I
yeah,
mean,
super iconic.
that match is like there's no. It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat.
No, but you can't replicate that.
Yeah.
You can't, like I was telling Chase, like, these are things that, like, just happened. So to try and replicate it and expect the same reaction, it's just not the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like, since it's already been done, if you do it again, it's like, like, remember when Stone Cold busted in the hospital to beat the shit out of Vince McMahon with a fucking bedpan? You can't do that again. Like, it's already happened. Like,
Yeah.
iconic.
Is it maybe just that era is done now? Like I remember.
I don't think it's because that era is, because I think that it could work in any era just because of, like, how good it was.
Well, I think I don't like. Here's the deal: the wrestlers then relied more on the story. Mankind wasn't as physically gifted as 99% of the wrestlers that are out there.
He was tougher than 99%.
He was
of
he
them,
was
though.
tougher, but it's not like he's going off the top rope. I would say the wrestlers now are more physically fit and like talented in that respect.
So
like,
they don't
athletic.
have to do these things.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, you know, like they rely less on story
Yeah.
because what they're doing with their bodies is crazier.
Yeah. No, okay. So like, same thing I was telling him is that like that whole shock value of it all just isn't there anymore.
Yeah. The building up the persona, and I feel like the storyline is just so much weaker than it used to be.
Bro, the fact that
It
the
used to
Miz
be
got
like a
over on
men's-
people pisses me off.
I know this is a bad way to say it, but it was like a men's soap opera.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean that's what everybody says. That's like the best way to describe it. Yeah.
And literally, you would tune in every week because there was this drama going on between so many different wrestlers, and you wanted to tune in to see where that story progressed. Like, and it wasn't just the champion and somebody else. It was like you had like 6 different storylines going
Oh,
on.
there was more. Because then there'd
Yeah.
be the weird. Remember Perry Saturn and the mop?
Oh
I
yeah,
fucking love that character, dude. Like, or like, yeah, like Booker T, or like, oh, dude, I hated
The
Bradshaw,
Rock.
but
Yeah.
I loved watching him wrestle because I wanted these people to get the clothesline from hell. Oh, dude, fuck Booker. Yeah, Booker T was fucking sick. Like, that's what I was saying to him when you went out. Like, I can't think of one favorite match. I just remember all these wrestlers that I love with like iconic moments, you know?
yeah. And that helped them build their persona in their own way. It wasn't just like the pursuit to be the best wrestler in the whole thing. It was like just beefs going on with every, like almost every single wrestler. There was like a beef going on, or someone would interfere with a match, and you were just like, oh yeah, of course he would interfere because he hates that other fucking wrestler.
Yeah.
And it was building up to like the pay-per-view where they would finally like face off against each other or something.
No, but that's
like
what
that.
like okay. So
Yeah.
as far as like cutting promos go,
Yeah.
like it's a whole lot easier to cut a promo when like you're in the middle of it.
Yeah.
But if you just want me to go out there and be like, oh, hey, I'm Makena Cruz, and I'm here to support Hawaii, and I want to tell everybody what's up,
Yeah.
la, 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 la. Like, that sucks.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, if I'm in the middle of something, like, Kiko, you can fucking kiss my ass. Like, I'm going to beat your ass March 28th. There's going to be a 10-foot leather strap, and we're going to see if you're as bad as you fucking think you are. That's easy. I can do that. But if you're just gonna send me out there and be like, hey everybody, like, that sucks.
Yeah. Like, no. You better beat Kiko's ass. I just gotta say.
I'm about to.
I don't know if I'm gonna come to another match if you lose.
I don't think I am.
You got this?
'Cause I was about to win the last one.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
do win.
You know,
I mean, he burns you pretty good. I'm
that's
just
fine.
saying.
I watch tape.
Yeah.
I keep up. I know his weaknesses. I know what I'm doing.
I mean, I heard through the grapevine he was like, "Dude, you're a joke wrestler."
Well, just because you know everything that I know doesn't mean that you know everything that I know. So
We're rooting for you, bro. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. I'm putting it out there.
well, I support
But-
it. I mean, like, it'd be really shitty if I came on this show and you guys were like, "Nah, you're gonna lose."
I feel like we gotta get. I feel like we gotta get Kiko on the line eventually to give his point of view on what
After his
happened.
defeat, huh?
I bet you could
After
probably
you
like call
cheated-
him up
after you
right
cheated.
now, and he'll probably answer the phone.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
want to call him?
Huh?
Do you want to call him?
And then we'll put him on speakerphone.
Yeah.
I mean, like it'd be like drunk dialing your girlfriend.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I don't know. He can say whatever he wants. Just let him know he's live on air. If you're gonna talk to Kiko, because you guys used to be friends back in the day.
Of course.
Right?
I still have his number.
So like, I don't know why it went salty, but
How cool would it be if it wasn't his number anymore?
what if he blocked you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I knew this was fucking coming.
Hey, fat boy.
What, motherfucker?
You know what?
What do you want, McKenna?
Why don't you leave me alone? Why are you watching my podcast?
Because I fucking can.
He's doing his research on you, bro.
Oh yeah, because YouTube's meant for everybody.
He's scared.
Yeah, you're right.
You must be dreaming.
Must be what?
You must be dreaming.
Dreaming of what?
I'm gonna beat your ass on March 28th, and there's nothing you can do about it.
I'm gonna fucking tie that rope around you and hang you over the ropes.
Well, we'll see. We'll see on March 28th. You expect all these people to kneel to their chief and all this other crap that you want to talk about, but on March 28th, you're gonna learn how to bow down to the Night Marcher.
You're gonna kneel like you did the first time.
Yeah, no, I had you beat. You're lucky Corey Oliver came in the ring and saved your ass because you was about to tap out.
I don't tap. What are you talking about?
No. Where were you going? Where did you think you were going? Huh? You thought you were going to get out of it?
The ropes are right there, buddy.
It didn't look like it. It didn't look like it. You're about to cry. You're about to cry in front of all those people.
I'm not gonna cry. I have to give the fans something to cheer for Makena before I beat the fuck out of you.
Well, I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see what you're talking about. Well, guess what? You know what? You're lucky because I'm about to hang up on your ass. Bye.
Oh shit! You heard it here, folks.
Beef is real.
Fucking, it's coming,
It's a coming.
guys. You
So
gotta
not
show
just
up.
bow down to the Night Marcher, but like get naked.
Get naked. Get under your car. I'm about to piss all over you before the drums start playing. About to R. Kelly his ass.
Oh man, guys, this is the Night Marcher, Makena Cruz. Guys, if you don't know who he is, pro
Sorry,
wrestler, Oos Wrestling. Check them out. They do a live show. And no wait, cheers my
wait,
glass.
yeah,
mouth.
there we go.
And you can catch them live at Hawaiian Brian's March 28th. We've gone to the last 3 events, and they've all been fucking fantastic. And they get better every single time, I feel like.
Yeah,
So,
there's a rotating. You didn't take the shot, you fuck. Ooh. Oh, that's a double.
Oh no.
the leather match coming up. I feel like he's watching. I feel like he's watching.
Shit, he's doing his
lurking.
research.
He's just lurking out there, dude.
Because you got nothing better to do.
Oh,
All he does is fucking ride on my coattails.
yeah.
But after this, he got nothing. What's he gonna do after this? What's he gonna do after I win?
I don't know.
Nothing.
Where's he got? I got no place else to go.
He got no place else to go.
What happens now? God forbid. I don't want this to happen. But what happens if you lose to
I'll be fine.
Kiko?
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
'Cause-
do you go from here?
well, I don't know. Like,
Not the WWE anymore after this. We made sure of that. We're working for Kiko, man.
I'm gonna have to move to Alaska, I guess.
Nah, you don't like the cold. You're screwed.
Yeah, no, see, so I'm gonna be screwed in the
You're
cold.
screwed.
Yeah, that's it.
The Milani screw job.
Yeah. But no, yeah, like if worst comes to worst, if that happens, like, you know, as much as I don't want it to happen, but like I'm a capable guy, like, you know, I can wrestle, like I can work my way back up. That's what I've done the whole time.
Is there any chance for you guys to work things out at in any way?
Man,
shape, or
fuck
form?
him. What the
No,
fuck kind of question is
Maury,
that?
Get out of here.
I just
That's
had to
the
ask
worst
the
idea
question.
ever.
I know. I just love
Dr.
asking the
Phil
question.
ass fucking.
Hey, is there any way you guys could get along?
Did you not hear that phone conversation? We do not want to talk to each other. Like,
Yeah.
I know you're polite. You're like, bye. You're
Did he
still
block
polite.
you? Did he block you on Instagram?
that was a sarcastic bye, by the way. Did he block?
Bye was hate.
Same thing. Like, do you think I'm checking if he fucking blocks me on Instagram or like doesn't want to talk to me or whatever? I don't want to talk to his ass either. He knows this.
The blood feud runs deep.
It does. It always does. Okay.
Who's your favorite B rate or like Like,
Oh, okay.
outside of the name.
No, yeah, I ask people this
Yeah.
question all the time because everybody will say Austin, Rock, or
Yeah.
Undertaker and stuff like that. Like who? Road Dogg.
The
Fuck
Road Dogg,
Road
Jesse
Dogg.
James.
What?
Fuck it. All he does is punch.
The New Age
I fucking-
Outlaws.
Pat.
And he
Pat.
and the fucking.
Did you see when he
Bam.
got
I hated it.
Wait, was
What?
Was it Road Dogg that got his ass whooped by Butterbean in the fucking boxing match?
No, that's Bart Gunn.
Oh, it was Bart Gunn.
Yeah.
It was Bart Gunn. You're
I
right.
fucking hated Road Dogg. He was,
Ah, don't.
I love
oh,
Billy
no.
Gunn because his music too is the fucking best.
Oh, the ass man.
I'm an ass man.
Oh god.
Burn. The Road Dogg. Just a different Road Dogg.
I have a friend who will like live and die on that ass man song. Like he
Dude,
loves it.
I like to kiss him. I like to hug him. Dude, he just looked like a white trash producer. I hated him.
I think that's like the best part. Like I feel like it was like the irony of it.
That never quite managed
Oh,
to
Roddy Piper, dude. He was a little bit before my time, though. I think.
No, but Piper was the man.
I
Wait, because he does the knee too.
hated this. Wait, who was that? That ain't him.
It just no, yeah, that's him.
Well, the spot is already
Al
underway
Snow.
here.
Oh,
Dogg and
okay.
Al Snow already going one-on-one.
I loved Al Snow. Isn't Al
Wait,
Snow
wait.
one of the
Oh,
trainers now?
damn, he never. Oh, huh?
Isn't Al Snow one of the trainers now?
For a different company.
Oh God. Dude, is that him too?
Yeah, this is Road
Dude,
Dogg. Yeah, this is
that's
all
when he
Road
had
Dogg.
dreads.
Yeah, he like
No, that was back then.
he dropped weight. He got in shape.
No,
He-
this is, bro. This is hella old.
is it?
This is 1999.
No, I'm saying the other clips.
How do
look
you
older.
not like that though?
When?
I also hated his pants.
I love the
Nah,
pants.
they look,
I love
they
it.
look too
forgot
comfortable.
about him being
When I
the-
made
yes.
my create a wrestler,
Uh,
it was his pants every single time. Look at that.
oh no, against Billy Gunn.
Yes.
No.
You deserve this. Like, come on, man. Come on.
That's pretty good though. I like that. Is that the Hulk?
That's not Hulkamania, brother. He never wore booty shorts.
Yeah. That
Fuck,
was
how
it.
many
That
times
was
did he beat Billy Gunn's ass? Jesus Christ, his whole highlight
Wait,
reel.
Were they tag team partners?
Yeah.
They were, right?
No,
Yeah,
okay.
DX
Wait. So rewind a little bit. I think this is like the greatest dynamic of a tag team that you could find. Like, here's a guy in shirts and pants, and then here's a jacked up dude in booty shorts called Mr. Ass, and just like the contradiction of it, like I think that's fucking amazing.
Oh, was that D'Lo?
No, I think that was Chavo.
So this
Look at that
this
ring
is
too. Is that?
this is
oh,
new.
oh,
it's TNA.
6-sided.
It's
Yeah, that's
TNA.
TNA. Yeah.
Hey, he's bald now. Is that Farouk?
That
Oh,
looks like
the
Farouk.
Nation of Domination.
Bro, they were fucking intense, dude. There's Farouk right
yeah.
there. And then you see Bradshaw there. Bradshaw he looked like
Look at him wearing the pentagram.
He
on
looked
this
like
thing.
a
Is there
country
like a devilish
hateful
symbolism there?
motherfucker,
That
like
I'm
in
just-
real life. He looked like big country hate.
Yeah, okay. We
Is
can
that
watch this
Gangrel?
all day.
Yeah, that's Gangrel.
Dude, I always say Triple H stole that shit from Gangrel. Remember, you know how he spits the water in there? Gangrel did it with blood.
The blood, yeah.
Ah.
And I was like, fuck, you don't ever put respect on Gangrel's name.
I met Gangrel.
Oh, there's gold
Alright.
dust.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not getting WWE now.
Like, when you meet people in passing, especially like names like that,
You can't fangirl.
well, like sometimes it's just like you just say hi, shake their hand, and like that's it. But I was working an event, Gangrel was in it, and like you know how there's that person to like collect the entrance gear.
Yeah.
I got to hold Gangrel's goblet, like that
Oh,
he
no way,
drinks
really?
the blood out of and
Yeah,
everything like that. Yeah, and I didn't even know where the picture is, but I totally took a picture with the goblet and his stuff, and I was just like, "Fuck this Gangrel, man, that's fucking
So
cool."
when people were talking like before you were gonna show them, are they saying, "Oh shit, Gangrel's gonna be there," or do they say his real name, like his? Do you know what I mean? Like
I don't know his real
Gangrel,
name. No,
dude.
like
he was the one that brought out Christian and Edge originally.
Yes, the Brood.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that cool ass music. Yes, that's it. I got to hold that.
And this wasn't long after Blade came out.
Well, like, to be honest, like, it can be. Like, Kool-Aid's not that thick.
Thick. Some thick Kool-Aid. Yeah, ew. Can you imagine?
Let's see where it goes from there.
Before-
It's a whole match, but I'm just saying.
Nah, but yeah.
What was his finisher?
I don't remember.
DDT, big DDT stuff. Like,
Yeah.
that's wild. I could never. I'd be like so like fucking afraid to get that shit ripped out or anything like that. Like,
You get punched in the jaw or something accidentally, and just your teeth go through your fucking
yeah.
skull.
So who's your favorite kind of B-list wrestler?
B list. Bob Backlund.
Oh.
Is that Hardcore Holly?
No. I don't think
Was
Bob
it-
Backlund could be considered like a B-list wrestler because he was a legit
he
wrestler.
Was, he was a legit wrestler at one time, but when I watched him,
Crossface chicken wing.
the crossface chicken wing.
Wait, Benoit was Crossface Crippler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crippler Crossface, yeah.
Oh, I hate this motherfucker.
Everybody hated this
Oh,
motherfucker.
dude, he was like,
Everybody hated this motherfucker.
No, but he was a legit wrestler.
Yeah.
nah,
I don't know. He's the first name that came to mind, so I spent this wrestler.
probably Tatanka.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So gangster.
That's a wild card pick right there.
I love Tatanka too.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan gets up there for me.
He's
Okay.
A-list though.
Yeah.
He's not
Okay, wait.
A-list, dude.
Hold on. Like, okay, so, like,
Look at that hair.
if you were to put, like, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and all that stuff, like, William Regal is a fucking amazing wrestler.
yeah.
No, William Regal is an amazing fucking
Oh,
wrestler.
who's that? I forgot that guy's name. Oh my god. Fuck, what's his name?
Oh, Kamala.
Kamala.
I'm gonna piss real fast.
I remember doing the
Still-
stomp around the house.
Still do that shit around the house.
Yeah, I still do that shit around the house.
Can't stop me. Can't stop me.
Tatanka's a good one.
What's that? There's Lex Luthor right there.
Hi,
Lex
Pookie.
Luger.
Our dog just opened the door. Said, "Hey, I'm coming in."
Tatanka versus Shawn Michaels.
I want to hear.
Dude,
I
look
wanna
how
hear-
elaborate their fucking outfits and shit were. Lex Luger always reminded me of you remember American Gladiators?
Yeah,
I wanted to be on
they
that show.
they
so
look
goddamn
like
bad.
American Gladiators.
Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, $1
Holy
man,
shit.
dude. With fucking Jerry Lawler.
Dude, Jerry Lawler's OG, but you know who, like, he came into his light with me during the 90s with the puppies when he's just a pervert.
Yeah, yeah. Let me hear what he's saying.
Look at his butt
$1 million
flap.
man and come strut down ringside because I'll be waiting for you in the ring. And come.
Hey, monkey. Oh, Sting is A-list for me.
Oh, Sting is definitely A-list.
No, she's staying. That's okay. She's like, nope, I'm not leaving. Okay, B list for you. Top B list.
Okay, so I said Road Dogg. Okay, wait. So, just to go back to the Paul Bearer thing, like, when I first saw The Undertaker, I was like, oh shit. But then when I saw Paul Bearer with the Undertaker, then it became, oh fuck that.
Yeah,
and then I was just like, no way. Like I can't do
He
it.
creeped me out, dude.
Yeah. Shit. B-list, and I would hate to put him on this list, but Billy Kidman.
Billy Kidman.
Yeah, Billy Kidman.
Billy
To me, like as far as like American cruiserweights go, Billy Kidman is like the best one to me.
This guy's from Alaska. He was the guy that was. He looks like the guy that was wearing the blue and gold from Alaska.
Oh, no.
He was in the
Okay, wait. No,
lame, weak organization.
well, that's not him. That's somebody. Look. Ooh.
He's got his fucking teeth knocked out. And jorts.
But like Billy Kidman,
Dude.
yeah.
Because I was like, oh, he's been around for too long because he's still like wrestling to this day.
Didn't he just retire?
No, he's still going.
Didn't he? I think
He went to the Hall of Fame.
He wrestled like Eddie Guerrero.
But like he's still going.
Eddie Guerrero's son wrestles too, right?
No, his son.
Rey Mysterio's son?
Yeah, Dominic Mysterio, and he's like right now probably like one of the best heels that they have.
Oh, is he just a fucking prick?
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. Wanted to get a couple of your guys' inputs on some of the new stuff coming out.
Oh yeah, dude, let's do Beetlejuice. You gotta start with Beetlejuice.
Okay, so this is just a leaked photo,
Fucking love
but it hasn't been confirmed until today, where apparently a leaked Beetlejuice 2 photo came out
Damn.
That's not
with
it,
Michael
though, right?
Keaton. Yeah, I
That
guess
is
this is it. Yeah.
It looks like exactly like the fucking
Did you
thing.
guys? I don't know if I saw it from you guys first or whatever, but the Wonka trailer.
That looks so stupid. Oh, it looks
Well, like,
the
I don't
worst.
know. Well, I get that, but like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's cool to give Willy Wonka a backstory.
Yeah, the like origin story.
Yeah.
I told him too that we were talking about it, but I don't know, man. I feel like Wonka's always
fucking
been kind of like
cares?
an
Yeah.
abstract character,
Yeah.
and for him to be like this like friendly, nice guy out of nowhere, he's always been like kind of a like scorned, kind of like
Yeah, so what do you, like? What would
I
you
mean-
want out of his backstory? Like, do you want to hear that like he was touched as a kid, like that made him like work with kids now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking weird, right? I'm saying that's a possibility that can happen. Just leave it alone. You won't be disappointed.
I guess. I get like if.
Are you excited for it? Are you gonna go watch it?
Well, I watched the trailer and I thought it was really interesting, just like to like see the idea of it all.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, if the movie sucks, I'm gonna be disappointed. But yeah, like, same like you said, like I could live without it.
Yeah, you really. If you went further with that, I was like,
Yeah.
you really want me to want Kiko to win.
Oh, and then
Oh, then he just tortures fucking little people.
no, but look,
You're the funny little man.
but
who's
Hugh
been
Grant,
following me.
Hugh Grant is the
How dare you? I will
The
have you
main
know that I am
Oompa?
a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
In fact, in Loompa I am regarded as something of a whopper. They call me Lofty.
Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all.
Hugh Grant was like the
It's Willy Wonka. You see, I'm
like
something
the
of a
big
magician.
British name
Prepare
in
to be amazed.
the early
Take off.
2000s, you know.
Inventor. May I present Willy Wonka's wild and wonderful wishy-washy Wonka Walker. Please don't make me say that again. And chocolate maker.
The best chocolate in the world.
He's good.
So
Like, did you even like? Remember the
Charlie and the Chocolate
fucking-
Factory?
Yeah, did you like that one?
like
I never saw it.
the absurdity that went into him the process of making his candies. So like I guess just kind of like to see where it came from. And like again how primitive his technology was back then, and for him to be a big upscale chocolate guy now, and now like he's still making his chocolate the same way, but like it's more advanced rather than like, you know, what he's doing right now.
Did Gene Wilder just play the character
he's
so
too
well?
good.
I think Gene I'll take that. Gene Wilder
You
just
get nothing.
yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get nothing.
You lose.
Yeah,
you get nothing.
I'll take that. Like Gene Wilder just did such an amazing job portraying this character that like you have to tell me more.
That's what I'm saying. Like this is why this feels
But,
like
like,
a
how many
fucking cash
movies-
grab. They're like, hey, who's popular right now?
Yeah.
Tiffany Shallonbone. All right, put him in. I don't know, Willy Wonka.
No, but like how many movies have you watched and said I want more?
not this one.
Maybe,
It doesn't live up to
They
the original. It has to
made
live up to
two
the
more that I
original.
didn't
Yeah,
want.
it has to
No,
live up
I
to the
didn't ask
original.
for it.
like okay, so of course I was a big fan of the original. I'm not a big fan of the Johnny Depp one.
It was terrible.
I didn't even watch it.
But
like,
and then that being said, I think that this movie plays more to the Johnny Depp one than it does to the Gene Wilder one.
yeah. Can you
So-
imagine being a fucking prop
I hated
designer
that
on that?
I hated that all the Oompa Loompas looked the exact same.
Yeah.
I think that was
Squatty.
the most. It was they were all CGI'd.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It wasn't so much I had an issue with the actor. It was that all the Oompa Loompas looked the exact same and they did the exact same thing.
It was too choreographed.
Yeah, it was too CGI'd.
Yeah.
It was too CGI'd. And like literally this scene literally traumatized kids.
it gave me
fucking
nightmares.
years.
Something going. Like, do I really want to know why he did this based on his past? No.
And like this was like his mindset the whole movie was to like
Now you're going into my brain.
yeah.
You're right. I can't.
Boy, what a great series
Like to be so calm in a
This is kind of strange.
like a chaotic moment like this.
This is terrific.
Charlie, this is kind of strange. Shut up, you sleep with all your grandparents, you fucking weirdo.
In one bed.
Yeah.
Now I am gonna be sick.
Couldn't be.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
No, Slugsworth. Slugsworth, yeah.
There is no earthly way of knowing which direction we are going. There's no knowing where we're rowing.
Like
Or
for
which
lack of a
way
better
the
term,
river's flowing.
like he was psychotic.
Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is a hurricane a blowing?
I want it now.
Not a speck of light is showing, so the danger must be growing. Are the fires of hell a-glowing?
I never
Is the grisly
thought
reaper
about the
mowing?
words.
Yes! The danger must be growing, for the rowers keep on rowing, and they're certainly not showing any signs that they are slowing!
Bunker, this has gone far enough. Quite right, sir. Stop the boat.
We're there.
Okay, so like I'll tell you this, like even you as like a business owner, and even you as like a because I would put bartender as the same perspective as like an entertainer, like
psychiatrist.
yeah. So like, and for me as a professional wrestler, like in order to like achieve a certain goal or perspective or whatever, you have to be at least a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ew, I don't like normal fucking vanilla. Ugh.
Yeah, right. So you kind of have to like play into everybody else's chaotic nature.
Yeah, so I think this movie did a great job of that, right? Is going like, this is fucking absurd. It's crazy. I think the new one is like like putting Disney mittens on it.
Yeah,
Like, well, actually, he's like, you should really root for him because, you know, he came from nothing and like he took on this, you know, like poor girl and now that's his ride or die. And shut the fuck up. I don't care.
This whole movie was the mystery of why he is the way he is.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the thing is like, you don't need to explain that right off the bat. You can go through the whole story not knowing what this guy's deal is, and then you can find out at the end why he is the way he is.
If anything,
You
I
know?
think the Wonka movie is like a reflection on like where society is today, and then like they want to know
Yeah.
the why.
It's the immediate satisfaction factor, I think, that we deal with nowadays, where it's like, okay, why is this person being who he is?
Yeah.
We need to find out right away. And
Yeah.
we need to figure out how to fix it. Which is, you don't always necessarily need to know how
Yeah.
to fix it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the
That's
problem
assuming that
is,
there's
like,
something wrong with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
There's something
All
wrong
the-
with him.
No. All these fuckers signed up. They got the fucking ticket and they were like, yeah, let's go.
No, but
you
if you
signed
read
up for
the
that
book,
ride. Fuck you.
You read the book, you know why he is the way he
Yeah, and
is.
Snosberries means dicks. That wall tasted like dicks. That's fucking crazy. That's the weird shit I would do if I was this guy.
He never said dicks.
Oh,
it
no,
tasted
it-
like snosberries.
Yeah, but
The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
No, but the writer wrote that in another book of his where he was talking about, he was using it like a Yiddish term for dick. And so that was like, for most people, everyone just assumed like
I
it
will
was,
call my dick a schnozberry for the rest of my life.
"Girl, you
just
gonna
because
suck
of
on the schnozberry or nah? Who wants schnozberry juice?"
Yeah.
Dude, but this whole movie, like, I still to this day on my Spotify library.
Well, look at the river. It's like red, like
fucking
blood.
I have Pure
That's not
Imagi-
chocolate.
Pure Imagination. I still love that song by Gene Wilder. I don't wanna hear
Pure
it by-
imagination.
Yeah, every time you hear it, you want to sing
Dude.
along, right?
Hell yeah.
Where?
If Gary has pure imagination on
We're singing
karaoke,
it.
like fucking, I'm down for it.
Just like me.
And you'll see.
You just traveled on a river of Oompa Loompa blood.
Right.
Dude, I still or like when someone gets fucked over, I'm like, or like there's a shitty little kid, like, what do you get when your kid is a brat?
Childish brat. Yeah.
I fucking love that shit.
Okay, yeah. Let's
so
go
that
back
it was
to.
just that image. Because I heard, wasn't Beetlejuice almost done shooting before the strike? I think it was one of the ones that was like further along.
They said it's not going to get released till like September next year.
Okay, I don't mean to
No, go
get
ahead.
too far off topic. I know you guys talked about Gen V.
Yo, it's dope.
I didn't watch it yet.
You're crazy.
I didn't watch it. I love the boys though.
Oh, yeah, then you'll love this.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like you didn't have to see The Boys because it exists on its own perfectly fine.
Wait, so what is it? Like a bunch of Homelanders? Like
No, so it's a school. It's basically like
University.
the Professor X's school of gifted youngsters.
Yeah.
But in this universe.
Okay.
But not everything's on the up and up, and you figure it out. Like the first issue, you like through the main character, you figure out like there's some shit fucking crazy. But they tie in enough of the boys stuff that you're like, oh, I remember them. Like, oh, I remember them. Like that. Okay, it definitely happens.
Okay, wait. So Homelander is like the original Gen V kind of.
So it takes.
person.
I don't think he's
it
the
takes
original.
place like in
Well,
between.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
and-
So A Train is still part of the Seven.
Yeah. So
Okay.
But there's a university who basically
the farm
trains
club. Yeah.
these next generation of
Yeah.
the Seven to take over
The
after
Seven.
these
Yeah.
superheroes fall out. So when someone dies, they take someone from this university
Because Maeve left
and plug them in. Yeah, so
yeah.
they
Not
plug
not
them
yet
in.
within this
Yeah.
timeline.
Well, like,
yeah.
now Maeve left.
Yeah.
So
but-
but that's what Gen V is for, right?
Yeah, so
Like, it's
they-
a university.
The university has a ranking system, which is they're all obsessed with, right? Which
Okay.
like you have the top ranked superhero at the school, and then that person's the next person to get put into the Seven when someone dies or something happens
Yeah.
or they leave.
Black Noir.
Yeah.
and-
So you plug these new guys in based on God damn it. Didn't
Teach
get one of
guys.
that.
Yeah, but I arguably like these characters
someone
more
dies or
than the
something
one.
happens, or
Yeah.
they leave.
in,
Black
um,
Noir.
Yeah. So yeah, we're good. We're still live. Because we were just talking about that. Maybe on Twitch. Anyway, I don't know. It says we're still good.
Yeah, I care about these characters a little bit more, and there's a little bit more diversity with them too.
Well, because with the boys, kind of like not the main focus, like, because at the beginning of the boys, it's the story of Starlight and like her being becoming part of the Seven.
No,
and things
wasn't it
like
about
that.
what's his name? About his girl getting blown up?
Butcher.
No. The fucking
Huey.
Dweeby one. Yeah,
Oh,
Huey.
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
his girl
yeah.
steps out and A-Train runs right through her?
No, but then like Starlight is the one that hooks up with him. So
Yeah, but
like
that was like much further down the road, wasn't it?
Not really. I mean, it was like kind of like in the middle of season 1 when they first started hooking up, I think.
Oh, that Madam Web trailer. I gotta check that out. You hear about that?
No.
The Madam Web movie it's a Spider-Verse movie.
Oh.
So I think they're doing Silk. They're doing I think Spider-Gwen is in it too. I think. But yeah, it's live action. I just saw that
Ooh.
earlier today.
And then like
Check it.
are they doing like Miles Morales or
I don't know. No, it looks like all female. It looks like all female alternate Spider women.
I feel like that's where a lot of it's going.
As long as they do it good, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Yeah,
the
like, I'm not
Marvels
against it.
sucked.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
you just saw
no.
the Marvels, right?
Oh, it was so bad.
So what's
My
your-
neighbor just saw the Marvels and he did not have good things to say about it.
So 3 out of 10.
Oh,
It'd be worse if Brie Larson did.
it could have been worse.
If Brie Larson looked smoking, and you know how I feel. Like I like
Short hair or long hair?
long hair.
Okay.
I don't like white meat, so like, I'm saying, she's a smoke show. And then there's one scene with cats that was cute, super cute. The rest of the movie, fuck all the way off.
Oh
Okay,
no.
so there's a lot of that going on right now where they're saying this is one of the worst Marvel movies.
And normally,
Ever.
bro, you know me. I'm always there to like play.
Because you sent
controversy.
me the message saying you showed me the take of one person and you were like, nah, shit take 3 out of 10. And
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what you were saying about that. So what were you saying?
That's what I was saying. Is that
The movie was a 3
the
out of 10?
movie was a 3 out of 10.
How much is Nick Fury in the movie?
He's in there a lot. However, he is not himself. He's this fucking campy uncle character the whole time. He ain't like, you motherfuckers and you fuck.
Yeah.
He's not that. He's basically babysitting Kamala Khan's family the whole movie. That's all he does. And I'm like, this is fucking Nick Fury. Dude, he's like a master.
He's like a
spy.
no nonsense.
So,
like I don't give a fuck.
Like what I was told, not told, but like what I read, like not Captain Marvel, but like the Marvels was supposed to be kind of what Secret Invasion was, which I still didn't watch either.
You ain't missing anything, dude.
But they made it its own thing, and then like the
I could see
Marvels
that.
was
That's
just
why
kind
it's
of
like super short.
yeah, and then they just left the Marvels to like fend for themselves.
And so that's the other thing too. There's a dope end credit scene, but it has fucking nothing to do with the Marvels. It'd be like
everybody said the end credit scene was like the shit.
it was
And
super cool, but it has nothing.
don't
It'd be
spoil
like
it, but
going.
yeah.
It'd be like going to the NBA Finals, and you're like super excited for the last 2 minutes, and then they start showing a NASCAR race. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, It's exciting, but that's not what you thought was gonna happen.
That's almost like winning the NBA finals and your ring looks like shit.
Yeah. Oh, dude, have you seen some of those new rings? There's rings inside the rings now.
I saw that. Yeah.
Fuck, dude, the Nugget one.
Nuggets
has,
one,
has
yeah.
a dial that like you twist and like it reveals all these other stones.
And then like this other ring pops out
it's
on the
fucking
side.
crazy.
Like almost looks like brass knuckles at that point.
It's nuts. I think and it was the one after the Warriors. You could like transform it into a pendant. Like it had the necklace like stored inside, and you like twist it.
So the
in a certain
team was,
direction.
I think, founded or in Denver.
Is this it?
Yeah.
1967. So you see the 1967 here, and then when you spin it to 2023, when we struck gold last year, boom, amazing. And
Look
also,
how casual he makes it look.
I can slide this out, and it's another little, if you just want to wear the banner. So
A little less flashy.
yeah, less flashy. So you want to like tone it down a little bit, you can always do that. But me, I'll probably just wear both. So the team was, I think, founded or in Denver in 1967. So you see the 1967 here, and then when you spin it to 2023,
Look,
when we
like,
struck gold last year,
He just
boom.
changed the color of the whole ring, and he made it
And
look so
also-
casual.
Stones inside. It's not like
Slide this out, and it's another little ring. If you just want to.
it's crazy, right? But yeah, Marvel's fucking sucked. Don't like, even when it comes out on Disney Plus, which from what I hear, they're gonna send it there early.
I'm gonna go watch it on Sunday.
Don't pay for it.
Oh fuck,
Dude, you'd be much better off paying for Paw Patrol and sneaking into Marvels, dude. It's bad, bro.
I was gonna say something, but I know you're gonna hate it. So
you were
Titanic?
defending it going into it too.
I know, because it looked, but now I understand, because remember there's controversy that they had a trade embargo up until a week before.
Yeah,
And that's why, so people couldn't bash it before they got at least a decent ticket price.
Well, I think they did the trade embargo because they knew, because of Brie Larson's like SJW kind of stance on things.
People hate her, and I get it, but that has nothing to do with this
But
movie.
I
She
think
was
they were-
decent, like
Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care about any of that shit. But I'm just saying, I think they did it because they know like her reputation is like people are gonna review bomb this fucking movie before it comes out.
Can I ask you something? So, I will always stand behind Phase 1 of the MCU.
Fuck yeah.
Because, like, what they did was amazing.
Yeah.
First Avengers.
First Iron Man. Fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't even like the first Captain America, but
from the first Iron Man to Endgame, like, I will stand behind it. Like, I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Like, from the first Iron Man to Endgame, like not flawless, but like excellent.
Yeah.
Very excellent. And somewhere in that timeline, like Captain Marvel's in there.
Yeah.
So could Brie Larson's character still kind of stand alone now?
It's got to be the right movie. Like, she doesn't play the character bad. She's not great, because like I love the character in comics. Like, I have a bunch of trade paperbacks of Captain Marvel, but she needed to be like more. So who I casted in my own brain was Ronda Rousey. I was like, she would have been.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
The Brie Larson, I don't give a fuck what she does outside of movies. Like, I don't care if she's SJW. I don't give a shit about any of that. But the movie is just bad, dude. Captain Marvel was like cheesy, but it wasn't horrible. But this movie was.
But
just,
she is Captain Marvel, like to you.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, they already got her. Like, don't take the time to recast her. Just make a better script and movie around it, because I don't think it's her. Like, despite what all these review bombers and shit will say, it's the movie sucks. Yeah, it ain't her fault.
Oh Oh, don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm just.
You're going political. Ooh.
No. I got. Like,
No, but I'll take that though.
no, my sister sent me. Yeah, keep talking. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing up here.
flashing lights. Yeah, that movie. I can't fucking. What's the opposite of recommend? Whatever that word is, I can't do that.
Deny.
And it bums me out, dude, because like, it bums me out on one hand because like, you know, like I love Marvel. I'm a Marvel fanboy, but like, this ain't it, Chief. You know, but like, they need to know that what they're churning out is bullshit, and they're catching diminishing returns. So like, I know Feige put a whole fucking kibosh on a bunch of stuff, but like, they keep going after shit like the Daredevil. They retconned all that, and I'm like, why? It was so good.
Yeah,
it was so good. Just
just
give us what we want.
But that's what I was saying earlier. Is that like they're playing so much into the multiverse thing that I feel like they think that they have so many options that they can do whatever they want, and then they can just kind of pick and choose.
Well, they have a lot of care. That's the thing is like, even Feige had talked about it before, is that they had a lot of toys than Toy Box. So they felt that they had a lot to pick from.
Yeah.
However, that being said, you can't, if you want to have people like Captain Marvel playing, you can't have it in a Daredevil universe, because Captain Marvel would fly down and literally disintegrate all of New York if she, like, within a thought. Like, she's that powerful. So you have to find a way for them to be, you know, in the same universe without being in the same room, because it ain't, you know what I mean? Like, there's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
So I get that they need to have like cosmic beings or like things that are bigger than just like when the first Avengers, they fought Loki. The fuck? Your shit's on your stand, dude.
No, I got it. Don't worry.
Oh, he's drunk. You can't have him in the same boxing ring, or they'll fucking you ain't gonna do shit. So like, it makes sense, but yeah,
you're cheapening the product by
they're diluting
you're diluting the product.
And I called this before when they were announcing everything that far out. Remember, it was like 6-7 years at a time.
Yeah.
Like, and it was.
And now
people
next
I
year,
didn't
the
give a
only
shit
thing we're
about.
gonna get is Deadpool.
And Deadpool's dope.
Yeah.
But that
But if that's all we're gonna get out of
really
Marvel,
a Marvel thing.
Yeah.
That was like.
That was a Sony thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And or it was a fucking Ryan Reynolds thing, which I think made it better.
Yeah.
But like,
when you start to put the corporate machine behind it,
that's what I'm saying. So is it gonna still hit with the same? Like, I was getting kind of tired of the Deadpool, like, you know, like when a comedian. No, it's not that. Well, it is a little bit the hype, because there's merchandise literally from top to bottom with Deadpool's face on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, I've been a nerd my whole life, and there was never Deadpool shit like Deadpool hair ties and pencil cases and shit, and whatever
the way that is,
whatever 99-cent.
But you put the corporate
knick-knack.
machine behind it, and then now it's like mainstream.
But it was like a passion project for
Ryan Reynolds,
which is dope. I was getting a little sick of that type of humor. Like, you know, when you watch the same comedian a lot, you're like Adam Sandler.
It becomes
Played Out to
redundant.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was getting a little tired with that, but I still, if Marvel's gonna back this, I still want them to like put out a good product. You know what I mean? I don't want them to put the fucking mittens on and then it's, you know what I mean? But like, the stuff that was in the launch, like, you know, years out, like Moon Knight. I don't give a fuck about Moon Knight.
Oh yeah,
I'd never give a fuck.
Like, I watched it,
that.
and
I didn't.
Immortal, Moon Knight, all got like, everybody was like,
I didn't
what
give
the
a fuck
is this?
about
Nobody gives a shit.
who is the Immortals. I didn't give a fuck about them. I didn't give a fuck about Eternals. I didn't give a fuck about.
I didn't think Eternals was that bad.
It was pretty bad. I didn't like it. I mean, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
Like it was because it's out of the blue. And, and it's the same thing as like you're force feeding.
Yeah.
You're trying to shove this down my throat, and you're trying to make me to like it, and like nobody likes that.
Yeah, just give me shit I do like.
It's kind of like, hey, pay attention to this.
Yeah.
Because it's important in the rest of what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, but most people are like, I don't know them. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like
honestly. You don't have that established rapport, and I know you got to break out and you got to do new stuff, because it can't just be Iron Man for 30 years. You know what I mean?
No,
You
but
gotta
like it's
find-
insulting though to like give me Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, and then you're just gonna like bust out this movie and shove it down my throat and make me like it. No, nobody likes it.
Well, I mean, that being said, Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, like they had their flaws too. Like 2 and 3 specifically.
But like I feel like that was the point, was to like was like feelers. You know what I mean? Like, because there's Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. There was Thor 1, 2, and 3. There was Captain America 1, 2, and 3. So it was like these are the main guys. So like you're gonna send these movies out as feelers, and then when you want to make your big Avengers movie, then they know what we want.
Yeah.
I think WandaVision was a reach. Like, and people just happen to.
I'll take that.
Like, people just happen to watch it because they're like, okay, Avengers is over, right? Like, Infinity War ended, and then now we want something in between. So WandaVision was kind of like a gap filler.
No, I think WandaVision was necessary because
it's definitely necessary.
In the Avengers, they were like, hey, she's hella fucking powerful. She went toe to toe with Thanos.
Yeah.
And then so the show
almost
was
killed
like,
him. Yeah.
So the show was like, okay, here's our chance to prove what we're talking about.
But I'm just talking from the standpoint
And
of
then
not
the
knowing
finale,
much about
it was really
of
good.
the characters. And if you watch the start of WandaVision, you might have got turned off.
Oh,
because,
yeah, I see.
Because the start of WandaVision started with...
It's kind of weird, right?
With the sitcom,
Black and white.
I Love Lucy vibe, like kind of shit.
No, but at the end though,
yeah,
like...
but it got better. But at the first time, if you're watching it for the first time, you have no idea who Scarlet Witch is. You were like, what
if
the
all
fuck
you
am
did
I
was
watching?
watch WandaVision, then
and
I get that.
I can tell you, was an outsider coming in. I was kind of from that perspective. I knew about the Marvel Universe and I knew about Scarlet Witch, but when I came into watching that show, I was like, okay, this better be worth it. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna watch the rest of this, it better turn into something that matters, because these first 2 episodes are kind of like throwing me off quite a bit, like way off base, like where you're watching an I Love Lucy show.
I felt like Doctor Strange's movie was like that, where I was like so on board with all his shit.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
The multiverse one.
It just got so weird.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy doesn't even look like the same character. Like, just take where they were at when we last seen them and then further the story.
And what happened with Shang-Chi?
It's fucking dumb.
Well, the movie is only like 2 years old.
Was fun.
So,
the movie was good. I enjoyed the movie, but
yeah.
But you're like, where does this fit in fucking everything? Right
I didn't like the movie that much.
It kind of fit into She-Hulk a little bit, but like not really.
Oh, because of Abomination or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe because of Aquafina, but
I want to like her. I really, really do.
Aquafina is
Me too.
Especially because you like her big movie before that was probably Crazy Rich Asians, right?
Yeah, and then she was also in Kim's Convenience Store and stuff like that. Like she's had some great roles, but
she's been a stand-up comedian more.
Yeah,
so than anything,
and I just hate when they grab one person and put them into everything. I'm sick of them. They did that with Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
they did they do it with so many people, and I'm just like, stop.
But the thing is, Kevin Hart's not tied to like a comic book canon.
Yeah.
So when you have him in a movie,
I don't think Aquafina is. They just wrote her in. She doesn't. The character doesn't exist.
And so you see her go from Crazy Rich Asians to Shang-Chi.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? That's a big jump. Yeah.
And she's like a major character in that movie too. So I don't know. You're like, are they like placating to like something else?
I think it's just pop, like pop culture sort of thing. Like they're just like, oh, this person's big, put them in.
Let's plug
yeah,
them.
put them in. That's why I just think like there's roles like Nick Fury and stuff like that are timeless.
Like, if
because
they never put Kevin Hart into a Marvel movie, right?
no, I don't think they ever will.
If they did, you'd be like, oh yeah.
See,
playing,
but like DC fell in that trap too. Look, they put The Rock as Black Adam,
Black
so
Adam, and that bombs.
Momoa as
I think
fucking Aquaman. Like
that's DC. But yeah, agreed. It's like they're so hot right now.
yeah.
You know. My sister sent me this, and I figured you might appreciate it.
Oh, it's Avatar. Oh, you're gonna love it.
It all gets mixed up.
Oh yeah, you showed Logan this on the fucking drive over.
There's only one way to keep it straight. Always remember who you are.
Where's Momo? Where's Momo with the flyby? Dude, should I get the Earth symbol tattooed on me? I think so. You're a firebender. We discussed that, right? Because you want to do lightning. Yeah.
I guess so.
What's it? Wait, you want to take bets? If Brandon says fire, you take a shot. If Brandon says Earth, I take a shot. If he says air or water, then we both take shots.
Okay. I'm in.
And he has to take a shot too, fucker.
I'm gonna trade off with him until we get back.
Damn, y'all just fucking
I know.
cross.
I've been all night,
cross
dude.
streams,
you
dude.
just like fucking feeding me all these shots. We gotta wrap it up. Though.
Wrap it up. Why? What's it?
Know,
You gotta get
we
out
can
of
go
here?
all night. I don't care.
Oh no, I was just wondering. Oh shit. Solo now. Dang, these guys are crossing stream. Oh, what's going on? Anybody in the chat right now? Yeah, anybody? Is he dying in the hallway?
Yeah, I was like,
did he kill
where
somebody?
the fuck did he go?
Your friends.
I was like,
Who are you calling?
I went to the bathroom and it was empty. I was like, "There's nobody in here."
He tried to escape.
And I was like, "Did he leave? Did he just leave somewhere?" I was like, "Man, he was just like out." And I was like, "Oh shit, Brandon just bounced out."
He made fun of me for wanting to see Willy Wonka. All right, very important question, Brandon. Are you familiar with Avatar: Last Airbender?
A little.
Okay. If you had to subscribe to one house of bending, one element, what element would you
I'm not that into it.
Okay,
like that.
let me just give
Yeah.
you the 4 elements. You pick one.
Okay.
There's earth, air, Water or fire?
Water. The second you said water, I picked water.
Hey, we're all doing one now.
Way to go. You want to get us drunk? I was hoping to say earth and he was going fire.
I will pick water every single time. I live on an island, so
That's
like,
fair.
water every single time.
He was like, whatever does lightning. I was like, fire does lightning.
Water every single time. Every single time.
Waterbenders, OP. The main waterbender, she learns blood bending, so she can fucking manipulate. Like, it's eerie, dude.
It's not that I would want, like, I'm not trying to get down with like blood bending or anything like that.
Oh,
but,
dude.
like,
I don't want to ruin it, but
water every
Gen
time.
V, Gen V, check it.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
Sick. Tell me not. That's fucking crazy.
One of my coworkers, she's probably not watching, but like she'll like be happy that we referenced Avatar.
Who's his coworker?
That's
I need to be her best friend.
Shout out to Emmy. I love you.
Emmy, I love you already too, but tell me what fucking element that you've been. Because in my household, we occupy 3 out of the 4. I'm earth all day. And then Christina is water.
Earth, fire, water, and
Air.
Air.
And then my son's a
God
fucking...
damn, this like Captain Planet level shit. Like
No one wants to be Heart.
God
Yeah,
damn.
fuck you,
Nobody
Heart.
wants.
Fuck you, Heart.
Okay, here let's watch this trailer and.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'm
Okay, yeah,
I'm in
I'm
the
down.
same boat as you because I haven't watched any Avatar anime, cartoon, whatever you want to call it. But I saw this and I'm like, man, I kind of want to get involved in this.
Well, because like I know there was a first movie, so.
But that movie sucked fucking horse cock.
But this is like the legit one.
Legit-ish. This is a series.
Okay.
But
all right.
originally the creators jumped on it, but then they jumped off later. So I'm scared.
The past. The future. It all gets mixed up. There's only one way to keep it straight.
She's gonna be the hottest.
She's
character
so
in the
hot,
show,
dude.
I swear to God.
She's hot. She's hot even in the cartoon.
Please let her be a bitch.
Always remember who you are.
I just realized the Aang kid has Anthony Davis eyebrows. So those are all sigils of the elements.
I dig it. I dig it.
What are the things that stand out?
The visuals, of course. I know the like, man, like
It looks super cool.
I'm gonna sound super ignorant. I know the dude.
Why so ignorant?
Daniel Day Kim, is that who you're talking about?
Well, I know the dude with the arrow on his head is like the guy.
Yeah. He can bend all the elements. That's what the Avatar can do.
And but like to be honest, I never got into Lord of the Rings. I never got into Harry Potter. I
Me
never
too
got
on both
into
those.
like all those things. But like I know that this kid with the arrow on his head, like he's the main guy. And that's why they call it The Last Airbender and things like that. But like I'm just was telling you every single time.
So let me give you the rundown. And
Water. Water every
this may
time.
make it badass too. Okay, so the Avatar is someone who's selected every 100 years, and they can control all 4 elements. So Aang got selected when he was like 10 to be. They were like, "Hey, he's from the Air Temple, right?" They go, "Hey, you're destined to be the Avatar," and he goes, "I don't wanna." So he takes Appa, the fucking flying bison, and they get trapped in ice for 100 years.
I know he's a little kid.
Yes. In the meantime, the Fire Nation goes, "Oh, there's no fucking Avatar. Fuck that." They start fucking torching everybody. So they're super militaristic. And then these 2 Water Tribe kids find him in the ice and then bring him back, and they go, "Oh, you're the Avatar. You're supposed to like fucking save us." And he's like, "I don't know shit.
I'm just gonna go back in the ice."
He's like, "I'm fucking 10." Like, so he has to rush to learn the other elements because he doesn't know shit because he's just an airbender that like got trapped for 100 years.
Yeah.
So then that's their story, is them getting him to learn the other elements and then defeat the Fire Lord.
Ah, that's interesting.
And when his head glows, he's in the Avatar state.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like,
I've seen a bunch of that.
it's essentially Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like, man, like
Visually, it looks super cool.
Yeah.
I'm not an anime person.
Yeah.
Like I'm really not. Like Dragon Ball Z, of course,
Duh.
just because like
It's
grew
OG.
up with it.
It's OG.
Yeah, like but
Who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z?
Vegeta. Yeah. Every single time, Vegeta.
For better or worse?
Like
Or
okay,
Piccolo.
so
Piccolo's
like even Piccolo.
Trunks.
So like
He has a
okay,
sword.
but so in the same way like Loki, like Vegeta is meant to be the prince. Vegeta is meant to be the greatest Saiyan of all time, and like he gets surpassed by Goku
Some
every
fucking
single
dork.
time, and it's fucked up for him to like have to like accept it.
Yeah.
But he never accepts it. But like every single time that like he just like levels up and becomes this guy, like
He's always chasing the greatest.
Yeah.
of course.
He never is the best.
Yeah.
He always is chasing the.
But
the,
his character would suck if he was like, and it does happen way later down the line
Yeah.
when he was like, "Okay, Goku, like I get it, you're the best."
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
sucks. No, you want him to be like, "Fuck you, I'm gonna get you next time."
Of course.
bitch."
Of
Yeah.
course. But like to me that is like the greatest
He's always second best.
like no, but like to me that's the greatest like almost representation of like life in general.
Right.
Where it's like you're always chasing.
You're always the guy who.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
the underdog.
You just keep chasing.
Yeah, the underdog. Everybody loves to root for the underdog.
But
Nah,
like
that's
like,
not true. Cause fuck Krillin.
Nah, I love the underdog. I mean,
I used to like Krillin. I used to like Krillin.
yeah, but he hooks up with Android 18.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah, but he gets kicked in the neck one time
But-
and dies.
But like once I realized that Vegeta was like this guy who was chasing greatness, and I think like that's I feel like that's the greatest representation of life is chasing greatness, and Vegeta is always chasing greatness, and like fuck, like he never
Says a
gets
lot
it.
about your personality.
Yeah. No, but like he never gets it because like every
There's always
single
someone
time
ahead of him or something.
Goku.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking
Yeah.
Goku.
Goku
Like,
is
Yeah.
You know-
Every single time.
But he's a nice guy, so
Hey,
you
guys.
can't hate him.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
Just hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna equate this in real world, and maybe y'all want to chime in, or maybe not. But in real life, Kelly Rowland is Vegeta, and Beyonce is Goku. No matter what Kelly Rowland does, Beyonce is always gonna.
You don't
be-
want to hear what I have to say about this.
Oh, dude, Beyonce
you don't,
is always.
You
number
don't
one.
want to hear what I, have
do
to
wanna
say.
hear-
I do.
You want to hear?
Yeah.
You want to hear? I hate Beyonce.
You never get WWE.
I hate
Be-
Beyonce.
What?
I hate
You're
I,
crazy.
I have
The
hated.
Queen Bee, son.
I have hated Beyonce since day one. I'm never getting hired by WWE.
I don't like Beyonce either.
No, yeah, no.
She
like
what?
What? Like her dad was the manager. Her mom was the costume designer. Everything was like set up perfectly for her.
Yes.
Like
she's a Kim Kardashian, dude.
Yeah.
No, she had
was
talent. She sang better than everybody else. She's hotter than everybody else.
Imagine being fucking Kourtney Kardashian and like watching your middle sister become this girl and you're the older one and it was like meant for you, but like no, it's Kim and like I don't ever want to hear a middle child complain about their situation. I don't ever want to hear a middle child complain about their situation.
Congratulations!
But she had to suck dick to get there. Like she did it
and
for
a sex
herself.
tape.
That's what I'm saying.
So like,
she earned it. She put her whole family on the map.
Here we go again.
She put her whole family on the map.
Like,
but Beyonce did it all with talent and hotness. Who the fuck? Do you even know who Michelle is?
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I do.
She's the worst. I could watch her fall downstairs and I wouldn't fucking blink an eye.
But like, if I'm Kourtney Kardashian, I'm watching this castle built for me, sent to my younger sister.
Kourtney, she didn't do shit. What did Kourtney do before the fucking show came on?
Fucked a lawyer.
The white guy?
Yeah, Scott. I love Scott.
I actually, honestly, he seems like the most normal one.
Yeah.
I like Cruz, that guy.
I like him.
But the rest of them, fuck, I don't give a shit.
Chloe, nah.
Dude, the fucking Kardashians aren't a 1-to-1 to the fucking Destiny's Child.
Okay, fine.
No
like,
way.
I don't think it's a fair comparison.
No way.
I don't think it's a fair comparison.
Because even though I hate Michelle, all three girls of Destiny's Child, actually all the girls that have been in Destiny's Child have been talented.
I hate Kelly Rowland. Yeah.
I'm going to fuck you up in the next strap match, dude. You're crazy.
I hate Kelly Rowland.
Oh my God. That's literally like somehow racist.
I'm not getting any job.
No job. Kelly Rowland, dude.
Yeah.
She is the hottest dark chocolate you've ever seen in your
The
life.
Knowles family adopted her.
Good. That means she came from even less. Wait, what do you mean Knowles family?
The
they didn't?
The
Like,
Beyonce
legally?
family adopted her.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Legally.
I don't
She
know
was already
about
a fucking
legally.
grown up by the time.
No, like.
Dude, motivation. I don't want to feel my legs. Dude, she's so hot. Dude, she's the only one that can pull off long hair and short hair and not bad an eye.
Like,
You're fucking crazy.
Don't. Oh my God.
Go. You're crazy, dude.
Anything.
Don't you just slow down.
Just shut up. You're wrong.
No.
Put this in your
Anything
Titanic
that
folder. You're fucking
Yeah.
wrong.
No. See. See. Like. Look. We're like. See. I was gonna talk about it. I was gonna talk about the Titanic thing.
You're crazy.
No. But I didn't want to bring up the Titanic
I
thing.
always want to bring up this. If you don't agree with me,
I watched Titanic 2 days ago.
It took 2 days to watch it.
Yeah, she sucks.
You're great. What?
No.
Fucking Looney Tunes.
No.
You're
and
fuck. I'm gonna
no,
headbutt you guys in the nose. Oh my gosh, Kelly Rowland could have been Beyonce if Beyonce wasn't Beyonce.
And the
This is
fact
what-
that
this
you
is
don't
what
want
I
to
was-
talk about the Titanic
Beyonce could have been
thing
Destiny's
is
Child
that
if she wasn't for just Destiny's Child.
That's what I'm saying. She's uber talented and hot, but Beyonce just fucking. It's like saying that.
I don't care. I don't care.
It's
Like-
not even up for debate. Like the world has weighed in.
I'll
and-
throw it at you. No, I don't care what the world has to say. I will throw it at you.
Do you know who could throw it at me?
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland.
Like every single like.
Also, side note, Jan Jackson's coming to Hawaii. And
Yeah, she is.
I'm going.
Tom Segura is also coming
Tom
to
Segura is
Hawaii.
coming on the 30th.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Do you
see
want to
that.
have the Titanic conversation? You want to have
Yes.
the Titanic conversation right now?
Yes.
You wanna
'Cause
have the
they're
Titanic
gonna sink
conversation?
Like a damn boat.
I will have the Titanic conversation with you right now.
Wait, what is this Titanic conversation?
Chase hates
Remember
the fact that when I put my top 3 movies up. Okay, so when you say top 3 movies,
No, we said like comfort movies, I think.
Comfort
We said-
movies.
Yeah, what are your top
Okay.
comfort movies?
Star Wars, any Star Wars, doesn't matter. Cool Runnings, Titanic.
Just a lucky egg.
Yeah. And Chase hates the fact every single time that I say Titanic.
It's the worst movie ever made.
It is not the worst movie ever made. I just watched that shit 2 days ago. I watched Titanic.
How about some dumb bitch who lost her necklace?
It's not even about the fucking necklace.
Oh, is it about the boat that they knew was gonna sink? Stupid.
No, okay.
Is it about the guy who could draw French girls? No. Stupid.
But they didn't know that the ship was gonna sink. You knew the ship was gonna sink, but
yeah,
they
so
didn't
I'm not
know
gonna
the ship
go
was gonna
watch
sink.
The 8-hour movie that I already know is gonna happen.
Every single time.
It's 12 hours long. And you know it.
I don't need to watch the trailer. I don't want to watch the trailer.
Yeah, because the movie sucks so bad. you
No,
won't
because
even
the
watch it.
trailer, because the trailer doesn't do the movie justice.
Why? It cuts it down to the amount that I actually want to watch. She fucking ditches him.
Look, and he didn't know that the ship was gonna sink.
Or that bitch that he hooked up with was just gonna leave him dirty, and then tell the story when he's at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, this is the best part of the movie, right?
Yeet.
Which is like a little sick, but like. Okay, so like I said earlier, like in order to be in this kind of business, you have to be a little crazy.
You're not putting this up with Willy Wonka.
No,
You're-
but like that's my crazy. Is that like I knew the ship was gonna sink. I knew that like all of this was gonna happen, and yet I still watched the fucking movie. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, Mr. Andrews, God damn.
For God's sake, there's women and children down
They
here!
did it.
So we can have a chance!
Where are you going? What to him?
What the fuck would you do if you were on that boat?
This guy did just shoot everybody.
If you were, if
Just
you were
play
on that
duck
boat,
hunt in the middle
no,
of-
but if you were on that boat,
You're gonna get on my boat.
if you
Fuck
were
you're
on
dead.
that boat and it's going down, like, what would you do? Like, for real? Like, come on, man.
I wouldn't grab that dumb bitch.
What made you
Tell you
think
what.
you could put your hands on my fiance?
He's got you trapped, Rose, and if you don't break free, you're gonna die.
Wait, so let me get this
There's so many
straight.
places she can be.
It's like
That whole thing was happening on a cruise. Can you
Yeah.
imagine going on a cruise with your wife and some fucking random artist is trying to holler at her?
Well, but like, what if I told you I wasn't interested in the love story? I'm more interested in like, how the fuck do you get off this boat?
Find her.
They did it. That's the point.
But like, and that's the crazy. That's the crazy part.
Iceberg, run ahead! I have been robbed.
Is this it?
Don't you believe it, Rose?
Don't you understand? The water is...
I want to just draw you naked.
Yeah.
This trailer does not do the entire movie justice.
Honestly, it's kind of like Cliff Notes. Like, I ain't got to read the book. I saw this. I know.
No, but how are you gonna fit 3 hours into 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
How the fuck did it take you 3 hours to tell the story about a boat that hits a rock?
Honestly, you kind of get the whole
And
movie
goes
out of a
down.
4-minute trailer.
Of course it did. Bro, it took 1 minute.
I think the fact, like, I love you. I love you. And the fact that my one fault on you is that you don't like that I enjoy watching this fucking movie.
I hate it so much, but I hope that my hate for it reminds you every time you watch it.
It does. Look, and like all those people, like,
This is where we first met. God almighty.
I like walking into taps with the I love watching Titanic and knowing the fact that I'm gonna walk into taps the next day and tell you that I watched it.
Feeling guilty.
That is one of
Sorry.
that is one of my most favorite things.
How cool would it be if he went like this? Top roped. Flying elbow or frog splash. Oh, that would have been on the money.
This is probably like the 9/11 of that era.
It was.
No,
Right?
9/11 was a fucking terrorist attack. This was a bad driver. Dumb.
I'm just saying in terms of like tragedy wise.
It's like
What?
someone fucking making a left turn and hitting a stoplight going, you know what, that's my 9/11. Oh, it's not.
What if 9/11 was a bad left turn? Like, come on, man.
You're not getting hired by WWE.
I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oops. Oops times 3.
Oh my god.
Okay, time to go. Shots.
Shots.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Before we all get canceled for every joke.
You wanted to talk about it. You're the one who wanted to talk about it.
I won't back down. Oof. Ooh, stupid.
Guys, we want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh
on
god.
The show.
Oh my. Oh
we're
man.
canceling it out. Guys, we had Makena Cruz on the show tonight. Guys, make sure you check out the next event coming up live March 28th.
28th, yeah.
What do you guys call it? Unhinged?
Derailed.
Derailed.
Your movie
Derailed.
choice is unhinged.
Derailed Unhinged.
Fuck you.
Catch him live when he's going to be
Wrestling.
in a
In a leather match.
leather match.
Strap match. Not a leather match. That sounds kinky.
I think they both do.
Yeah, that's true. 10-foot strap on sounds kind of weird.
I just want to throw out a disclaimer that the Smash Bros. Unhinged is not a family-friendly show. That you should really not recommend this to your children.
Better not bring your kids.
Hide your wife.
Hide your wife. Hide your kids. Don't watch this show. Like, damn.
No, just throw our whole thing under. Like the Titanic.
Guys, we want to thank DSJ Wrestles for coming through. We're going to get him on the show.
We did. I was not even paying attention to the comments that was going on I'm gonna go back and read it, and hopefully I don't get fired for this.
This is your last wrestling match. You didn't even know.
I want to thank TJ.
I want to thank DS Jesus.
DS Jesus.
For
the top double in the house. Dude, he should make that. He has good merch, dude. But make fat sizes. God damn it, dude.
The last time I was here, they let me promote my shit at the end of the show. So I'm going to. My Instagram is _ the Night Marcher because Instagram won't let me access my original account. So now it's _ the Night Marcher. I want to shout out Taps and Apps because this is how I got here. I want to shout out Oos Wrestling, DSJ, and all the other wrestlers on the roster that make this happen and make this possible for me to be here in the position that I am, to be able to promote and sell merchandise. I love all the fans, and I love all the fans of Who's Wrestling and all the fans of the Smash Bros, even though one of them is not a fan of one of my favorite movies. So, thank you.
I'm a fan of Oos Wrestling and all the performers. Quite honestly, from the fans, thank you for your performances. It is greatly entertaining and a great night to be had every time we go out there. So thank you very much. Thank you for the talent that you guys possess and the show that you put on. It's great to talk about, unlike the Titanic.
I agree wholeheartedly with Chase. You guys put on a good show.
Thank you.
It was every show's getting better than the next, which I think just keep doing what you guys do, man. I think you guys are putting out a good fucking fun time.
It's a good product.
Like for all ages, by the way. Like kids.
It's a lot better than you think it is.
Yeah. The Alaska group even did something before the match started, like actually involved the kids. They had like a push-up tournament, and they really interacted with them, and I thought that was wild and very cool.
If you think that pro wrestling sub WWE is crap, then I mean, I'm sorry to say you're wrong.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Because
actually, yeah, it's WWE that I don't really like. I don't fuck with any of the storylines now, but I fuck with these guys because it's more intimate. Like you can actually feel what they're going through. You actually see what's going on, and like they interact with the crowd. They interact with like it's a small venue, man. It's super cool, and it's easy to keep up with your favorite wrestlers. You don't have to watch. Oh, is it Thursday or Monday? Which day is it on? You go and you see your fucking favorite wrestlers, and it's a good time.
And like to all the wrestlers, to all the roster, like we all do an amazing job. And like if you're skeptical about it, I get it. But it really is a good show. And I can't stress that enough. People have their
misconceptions,
their reservations about it's not WWE, so I don't want to go.
Showing your kids violence.
But like, you know, we're a good show, we're a good time, and the fact that I can get these guys to promote the show, it speaks volumes. And there's nothing more that I can say. I can't
tell Kiko he can go fuck himself.
Yeah, hey Kiko, hey, go fuck yourself. March 28th is our next show. I already told him, and like he knows, I know, and I told you, if if you want to get in the ring and play with Makena Cruz, then come play and come and get it. Because if you're not here to show me that you're worth my time, then you're not. So come and get it. And other than that, I have nothing else to say.
Guys, we're going to close it out on that.
Yeah, so this.
I love you guys. Thanks
Ladies
for
and gentlemen, Makena Cruz, thank you for being on the show tonight, brother. We appreciate it.
That's why I'm here.
Honorary Bash brother, huh? He's a Bash bro.
He's in. He's in. And maybe we'll get DSJ on this fucking thing.
Yeah,
but,
DSJ, come on, man.
And but make sure you guys tune in. We'll have him on again after the next event, or maybe before then. Who knows?
I want to.
Yeah.
I definitely want to.
We love having you in the studio, bro.
I think
It's
next
a lot
week
of
we
fun.
got to figure out a pre-Thanksgiving show too, huh? Because probably we're gonna stream on Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh shit! It's on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, do we do Thanksgiving and then Thanksgiving?
It's just Kanak Attack on stream.
Just like all day thing. Oh shit! Mosey's here. Oh, look how excited these girls are.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you. This is
Moskies.
Demonica.
Dude, what are my wrestling names?
What are you doing here? Oh.
And those girls.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my goodness!
Dude, it's a 3-way match.
Do you want me to cut a promo? For before we sign off?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I want to focus on you. I want to know if I can do that.
Get him.
Hold on.
Drunk promo.
Oh, doesn't matter. You know what, Kiko? I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of all your games. And you know what? March 28th, we're gonna get it down. I'm gonna get a 10-foot piece of leather, and we're gonna be tied to both ends. And you and me, we're gonna fucking. Ooh, shit, dogs.
Wait, Mo, do me a favor. Turn the camera towards. Yeah, that one.
Oh, it doesn't need to.
No.
Towards you.
Here, hold it on him.
Oh.
You get him in frame. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Hold on.
There you go.
There you go.
Ayo, Kiko. You want some? Come get some. Because on March 28th, there's nowhere else for you to go. We're going to be strapped up. It's me and you. 10 feet of leather. And we're going to fucking... Oh, nope. Never mind. I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat your ass. Tell your kids, tell your family. If they ever wanted to see you get your ass beat, you're going to get it. You can get it. You can get it from me. And Demonica. Come here, Demonica. Yeah, there she is. I drank too much.
I was going to tell him that like 3 shots ago.
So did I tell him.
We're going to go to karaoke night. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, put it on the TV screen.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Another awesome show. Thanks to Ken for joining us.
Oh
shit.
God. Oh God. Oh
It's a
God.
total
It's off the
debacle.
rails. It's derailed.
It's definitely derailed
Yeah.
by Demonica.
Demonica. I love that. You should definitely be a wrestler. Like, I don't understand.
All right, well, we'll catch you guys next week. I'll keep
Peace.
you
Take it
updated on what
easy.
time.
We love you guys. Love, peace, and
Chicken grease.
Yeah, chicken grease is just like
Just
the
the
same.
one.
My name's Chris.
And Chase.
We'll see you all next week. Have a good night.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
How are you guys? How are you? You want a shot of Crown Muskies?